Hey everybody, how's it going tonight? Welcome to Sunday Lives at 8 Eastern. So yeah, tonight we got Dash, everybody's favorite steel drum smoker. He started a new thing called Ask Dash. So I wanted to find out some more about it, and I think you guys would benefit from it. So I figured I'd have him on as a guest on here tonight. Let me bring him up from the basement. What's up, Dash?
Hello there. I feel like I had to walk up some stairs or something like that. I'm glad I didn't trip or anything. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing all right. So we got some people in the chat tonight. I see.
Yeah.
See Bobby Cotton's in there.
Hey, Bobby. How you doing?
Madwood.
Terry. What's going on, Terry?
We got Drunken Chef Barbecue. How's it
Drunken
going?
Chef. All right.
David.
Cheers. Look, so everybody always asks me what I'm drinking on my live stream. So this is what I'm drinking tonight. I have some Midnight Moon. This is moonshine, but this is apple pie. I normally like clear. A friend of mine, got to make sure the camera's right. It's backwards for me. A friend of mine gave me this. He's like, somebody left this at my house a year ago, and I know you like moonshine, so here, it's yours.
Boom.
Oh, nice.
If it's free, it's for me.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Let's see, we got RM Carr in here.
Everybody just want to stop by for a moment, say hi, getting ready to drive home. All right, well, be safe when you drive home, sir.
Yeah, Loderman's in there.
What's up?
Carla.
How you doing?
Carla yet? We got
Carla. Hey, Carla.
Janie's joint.
All right.
BKC Cooks just joined.
Hey, what's going on?
I think that's everybody for now. Woohoo!
So, Rob, I don't know. Ask Dash isn't new. Ask Dash is what I do in December. This is the third year I've done it.
Right. I mean that's what I mean, and I'm saying December Ask Dash.
Yeah.
For people.
Yeah, this is the third year I've done it, and it was one of those things where I did it last year, and I did it the first year, and then people were like, "Wait a minute, are you going to do it again last year?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, should I? And I'm like, yeah, because it really did. It brought out some really good questions, and it brought out some really silly questions.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just I use it to kind of take a break from having to cook, and end up having to do way more work than it would be if I were just cooking.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
So how often is it that you're doing that? You're
answering
questions?
My gift to you, the viewer, the subscriber, is a video every single day from me in December.
I heard you say that.
That is why it is a pain in the butt. Yeah. So I will be filming 31 videos, separate videos for the Ask Dash series. And it's for the month of December. And so part of it is we go away for Christmas. So I won't be home. And that was how this whole thing transpired in 2019. We were going to be going away. And I was like, all right, well, how do I get ahead in the videos to be able to post something? And I was like, well, I can just ask questions, answer questions. And then I'll just set them up to go live.
Yeah.
So, and then that's how it became. And then I was like, well, why not take it one step further and just post a video every single day? And it was like, all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, hey, we got a super chat from David Fogg. Thank you, David.
Man, he said, drink up moonshine. So I put it in my cup with some ice. So don't think I'm not drinking the shine. I just poured it directly on the ice.
Yeah.
Rob said he's drinking beer, so he might have to take 2 shots for every one of mine.
Yeah.
Or 2 sips for every one of mine. Thank you.
We got Skinner Farms in here.
Yeah.
Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. What's going on, Stephen?
Hey, Stephen.
He's doing the moderator duty.
Thank you very much, man. Stephen is a rock star, man. He is a YouTube live stream comment rock star, point blank, period. There's no other way to describe Stephen. So thank you, sir. I'm thanking you for Rob and thanking you for me.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I have, some kind of sickness going on. Stuffy nose, like the stuffy ears, like the sore throat almost
Can you
thing.
still taste?
Not really. Beer's tasting funny, but I figured if I drink a lot of beer, it'll probably help to combat it.
Oh, sure. Alcohol
Right?
kills the germs.
Yeah. So I feel better. Last night I didn't sleep at all, hardly.
No,
No, I took a nap at like 6 for like a half hour today.
dude. On Thursday, so again, I don't know how many people saw or follow me on Instagram or anything like that. I cooked a lot of turkeys on Thanksgiving, and I ended up delivering them all.
Oh,
So when I
okay.
came home on Thursday, after delivering turkeys, I came home and took a nap and crashed. And then I was tired on Thursday night, but could not go to sleep after I woke up. Like I was beat, but couldn't go to sleep. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Normally it's because people are eating them all day, but
yeah.
yeah, if you're cooking them all day.
Well, I cooked. So I cooked all day Wednesday. I usually cook everything non-turkey. So I cooked 6 briskets, 3 racks of ribs, 2 legs of lamb, and then I did 40 wings. So I did that Wednesday, and
Right.
then took like I won't say a break, but let the fire die down, and I started the fire back up by 8 o'clock, and then I had 16 turkeys to do. So I got the turkeys started at about 10. The first ones were coming off about 2, and the last ones finished at 4. So I was up for 24 hours from like 4:30 until a little after 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And then I took a nap, got up at 7 a.m. and then started getting everything together, packed my car, and left out of my house at 8:30 a.m. and drove around 6-ish hours or so. And then by the time I got home, it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And came in the house, ate a bowl of cereal, sat down and crashed. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, nodded. So
We got Skip Long's Quest saying hi to you.
Cheers. How you doing this evening?
David Foggs reminding people to hit the thumbs up.
Do not forget to hit that thumbs up. Yeah.
Stevens, hey,
He
yo.
says, hey, old Dash. Hey, yo. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I was going to say, I'm going to open up my phone and open up the live stream on my phone so I can hit the thumbs up button too.
Yeah, and you can reply to people and.
Well, this is my work phone. I don't really do much from it.
Okay.
But we'll see. I hate to like the one thing that StreamYard, if you are the moderator or whatever, because I'm using my phone, it's not as easy for me to see the comments.
Oh yeah.
I found. So as opposed to doing everyone a disservice and like looking down at my phone like I'm doing now, I'd much rather talk to you guys.
Yeah. So you were on, the last time I had you on was in March, I think.
Really?
Yep, March 21st, I think it was. I looked it up earlier.
Nice.
But
all right.
I've since come up with some different questions.
All right. Now, I gave my thumbs up. There's my thumbs up.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you see it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, wait, there it is.
Nice.
All right.
There you go.
All right. So he's got new questions. Am I the first person to have these new questions?
No.
Okay. All right.
I think I started them with Jeremy from Mad Scientist.
Okay.
So he got these same questions. I did them last week with Jeff from Outdoors with Jeff.
All right.
Yeah, we'll start out with what was your first job? Like your first not even like official, like government paying, you know what I mean, like taxing job, but like a whatever your first under the table, whatever job, any job.
All right. So first job, I worked at aside from like cutting grass and shoveling snow, growing up in Philadelphia, that was the thing. But first official job, I used to, my younger brother went to this, it was like a private school that was it was a daycare, but it was a school. And I used to go in the afternoons because I would walk past the school and I would pick him up. But before I would pick him up, I would take out the trash and like clean up and vacuum in the rooms and stuff like that. And they paid me a couple of dollars a day to do that. So that was my first real job. Like I said, aside from cutting grass and shoveling snow.
Okay. What like how long did you do that?
I'm pretty sure it was just like this a school year or two, maybe. It was just like in the afternoons I would get off the bus and like I said, I had to walk right past where the school was. And it was a way for my mom to not have to pick up my brother. So like it was like, oh, as opposed to her having to pick him up, I would just walk him home. So yeah, it was, I mean, that's it. I think I maybe made $5 a day, if that, Now you got to keep in mind, this is also in the early 90s. So, $5 a day, $25 or even $50 a week, if that, was a lot of money at the time, when I'm freaking like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, that's right. What was your first job where you actually had to pay taxes on it?
First job, I worked at Modell's Sporting Goods. The Modell's at Cheltenham Avenue and Cheltenham and Wadsworth on one side and Cheltenham and Wyncote on the other. So it was technically Wyncote, PA, though it's directly across the street from the city line that's between Montgomery County and Philadelphia.
Right.
So if you're familiar with the area,
it's like 309 in Cheltenham. And...
Yep. So where 309 starts is where the technically, but 309 is a little further down. But where 309 starts or ends, however you think about it, right there in Wyncote. So the Cedarbrook Plaza. I think there's like a Walmart there now and a Golden Corral. The Modell's closed down recently, so it's no longer there. But that was my first real job. And it's even funny, Rob. So you asked about that. Yeah. I remember when I was about to get a real job, I told my mom I did not want to work in food service. So I was like, I don't want to work at like McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's or anything like that. So yeah, here I am now cooking for hire.
What was the first grill that you got that got you in like?
Like as a kid, and I've told you this before, like I was the kid, like I used to start fires so that I could play with fire, and like I had to cook kind of as a byproduct, but I couldn't remember like the name or the brand of the grill, but it was like some cheap rectangular or actually it was like a little square grill, the one with the ashtray was just a flat piece and it like had a little bit of ridges on it, and as soon as you got it hot, it warped and was like cockeyed, and like that was the first grill. I didn't get a real grill until I was an adult. A Weber, I bought my first Weber actually, and I still have it. The first Weber I bought, I still have it. It's the 18 and the 18-inch Weber that I just kind of sits off on the side of the house now. I won't get rid of it.
Now that square guy that you started out with, he was a charcoal grill though? Yeah,
it was definitely charcoal. So it was a charcoal grill that, again, lighter fluid and playing with fire and charcoal. And then I have a younger brother. It was like I said, I would cook on it as a byproduct of me creating a fire. Yeah. It was a cover up for me playing with fire, basically. So, yeah.
Then you throw some wood on there.
No, man. I didn't know anything about that. And it was crazy. Like when I started smoking meat, I really had to stop and think like, when was the first time I like had a smoked meat experience? And then I remembered that my aunt who lived next door to us growing up, she had a little teeny like Brinkman smoker, like a little bullet smoker. And she used to smoke chicken on it all the time. And I used to help her with smoking the chicken. Like I used to kind of not tend the fire, but I used to help her get it started and help her put chicken on. So we were smoking meats, and I didn't really know I was smoking meat,
Yeah, at the time.
But it was almost always chicken she was making. So
like breasts or
Whole chickens,
okay.
whole chickens. Yep. She would just do whole chickens and cut them up. So,
how old were you like around then?
I mean, I had to been 13, 15 at the latest, at the oldest rather.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yep.
Cool. Well, Double J hopped in for a second.
Hey, man.
Wanted to say hey.
Hey, Double J.
So I have plenty of questions. Don't even worry about that.
All right.
So what was the last thing you cooked outside and on what?
Last thing I cooked technically was turkeys. And on Bessie.
Hey.
Yeah, so she's a bit of a mess right now. I did not clean her out. I just I took the last turkey off and I went inside and was like, y'all sit on the counter for a little bit. I'm gonna deal with y'all in a couple of hours. And so when I finished the turkeys, I let them rest. Right. And then I will wrap them up before I take them out, put them in the car and deliver them. Yeah. So that was what I did. The last thing I cooked outside was, I'm sorry, I'm lying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I cooked our Thanksgiving Day dinner on Friday. And I fried a turkey. I made salmon and also made porchetta. So I fried a turkey. I have a, turkey fryer. I made the porchetta on Charlotte, my Weber kettle. And the salmon was cooked on my Tracy, the Traeger, the pellet grill. So I'm sorry, I completely lied. Totally forgot that I amnesia there.
That's all right. Hey, anybody in the chat, if you're not already subscribed to Dash, go ahead and click on the link that Steven's putting in there.
Thank you very much.
I think most of you guys are already subscribed, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. I won't say everybody knows who I am, but, hey, I'm kind of a big deal on the internet.
There you go. So would you say you have a turning point on your channel? It's not even like when it became more successful. It could even be like when it became more fun, or when it became less fun.
I've had a few of those moments, but to be completely honest, man, it was one of those things where I had a summer of like lots of people watching. Like seriously, there were lots of people watching, and they weren't just watching; they were subscribing. So there was a point where I went from like 5,000 to 15,000 subscribers in the span of like 6 or 8 months. Oh, so that was I won't say a quote unquote turning point, but it was just a moment of, oh, wow, there's a lot of people watching my channel right now.
Yeah.
And it just, I've been like, I mean, some people are like, I have to have 1 million subscribers. I have to make $1 million. I'm just like, I want to help people.
Yeah. And,
if somebody takes the time to subscribe or somebody likes what I'm talking about or what I have to say, then that's icing on the cake. But I just, I really feel like if I could do it, somebody else could do it. Yeah. And that's all I'm really trying to do. And unfortunately, I kind of took I tried to double down on the catering aspect of a lot of the things that I do on my channel, only for, a pandemic to happen and there not be very much catering.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult. It's so wild because I will do catering videos and people will complain I'm not cooking. I will cook and people will complain I'm not catering.
Okay. Yeah.
I show something completely unrelated to barbecue. It's I talk about this on my channel, on my live streams all the time. I'm big into guns and then the Second Amendment and going to shoot and other things like that. And I've thought about, talking more about guns on my channel, but I'm like, you can't really do that. Because I could get straight demonetized, or some of the people that are into barbecue are not into that. Or I'll talk about doing a repair on my car, and it's like, this isn't what I signed up for. It's like, you realize that I do more than one thing, right? I'm not a cartoon character that only wears one pair of pants and one shirt.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Sorry, I'm venting right now. I feel like, you know what, Rob, I'm gonna lay back. You go ahead and keep asking me questions. How does that make you feel, Dash?
Right, yeah. Well, I've got one.
Uh,
So you like hot dogs, right?
all right, I'm listening. I don't know where this is going yet, but
Oh, well, what do you put on your hot dog?
mustard,
That's it?
pretty much. Every now and again, if I so choose, I might add some onions, quite possibly some relish, but mustard. That's about it.
All right. Now, as
And
far as the
just
roll,
just a favorite, yellow mustard, like a French's yellow mustard. Good to go.
as far as the roll goes, are you like a top split guy or a side?
So my wife recently has been in on this top split kick, and like for me, a top split roll is a lobster roll. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. But to take it to another level, for me, it's got to be a potato roll.
Yeah.
That's like, I won't say where I draw the line, but it's got to be a potato roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just tastes better.
Yes, so much better.
Yeah. Cody O says, "Hey everybody."
Hey,
David Fogg has a question.
what's your favorite and worst thing to cook? As of late, I've been like, my favorite thing to cook, or one of my favorite things to cook, is lamb. Not a lot of people cook lamb,
Right.
and lamb is pretty quick to cook. And it doesn't care what temperature you cook it at, really. It's just one of those meats. It's kind of like chicken, where you just kind of have to get it done. And my least favorite thing to cook, or it's just worst thing to cook, I don't have a worst thing.
That's what he means.
The least favorite thing to cook are chicken wings. For me, chicken wings are tedious, because like when I do chicken wings, I don't do like 10, 15 chicken wings. I'm doing like, for Thanksgiving, I have 40 chicken wings. So every chicken wing is 2 or 3 touches while I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, the worst. I had one Super Bowl, I cooked like 150, 180 wings. And that was like the turning point where I was like, I don't want to cook wings if I don't have to. Uncle Steve, how you doing? How you doing? Happy birthday. Uncle Steve's birthday was, if it's not today, it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I think it was yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Yeah. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, we need somebody with sound effects. Where's Phil?
Hold on. What do we want the sound effect to be?
I don't know, like a happy birthday something.
All right, let's see what I can find on YouTube on my other phone. Happy birthday song. Oh, come on. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so that it's not, so you don't get demonetized.
Oh.
Everybody together.
Day to you. Happy birthday to you. How come you're not singing, Dash?
Me?
Why are you making it so I'm the only one singing?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was the DJ. The DJs don't sing.
That's true. That's true. They don't.
So I'm sorry. That was a rather boring birthday song, but we know we're on a budget.
Yeah. We got Cooking with Big Cat 305.
What, Mike? How you doing?
Come on, Mike.
Mr. Miami.
Yeah. Serenading by Rob. Says.
Bobby's right on time. Yep. Not by Dash. This is Rob's show. He's the main singer. I'm the backup singer. Oh, well, I'm the the backup, the hype man.
Do you have a garden?
We do. So our garden is not as nice as your garden. How did you do with your garden this year?
My garden was all weeds this year.
Oh,
they were tall. They were like 6 or 7 foot tall.
So speaking of garden, I get people like, I did this thing where I started trying to grow sweet potatoes a few years ago. And there's a few people who like really took to it. They're like, well, if you can grow sweet potatoes, I can grow sweet potatoes. And like watching the whole progress of me trying to grow sweet potatoes and getting weekly updates on the sweet potatoes and everything like that. Yeah. And again, talk about a polarizing thing. And I'm like, you realize I do eat the sweet potatoes right now. Like I did a collaboration with Alton from the Dog's Father YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I cooked in my collaboration with him some of the homegrown sweet potatoes that I made. It was dope. But
Nice.
so our garden this year was we have deer that are vicious.
Oh, really?
They eat everything. Last year they ate everything. They ate hot peppers, they ate tomatoes, they ate all of the squash, and they just ate everything. And
Right.
also, they ate up a lot of my potatoes. They ate up the potato leaves. So what was sweet potatoes? Sorry. So what ended up happening was the sweet potatoes.
See you, Dave. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for super chat.
The sweet potatoes were so busy trying to grow leaves to be able to grow that they didn't actually do a whole lot of roots for the potatoes. So this year, I actually put some sweet potatoes in bags and hung them off the deck on the back of the house, and also had the boxes, but I had sacrificial boxes where the deer could get to them. And the bags, I have not dug into the bags yet. Basically, you let the potatoes grow until there's a frost, and the frost will kill the potatoes, and then you let them sit for another couple days, and then you harvest. So I haven't done it yet, but I didn't post a single video about sweet potatoes this year.
Well, that's not what they signed up for.
I know. I'm so. Do not remind me. It's like, wait a minute, you're a homeowner. Why are you cooking? That has nothing to do with home ownership.
Yeah.
Did you get that, or have you ever gotten that as a question?
Yeah, because sometimes I'll do this a bunch of stuff. I mean, I started my channel as kind of almost like a joke. Just being like, hey, these are pliers. Hey, this is how you use a screwdriver. But then I was like, you know what? People are signing up. So then I was like, this is how you fix your garage door. This is how you fix your pool. This is how you do trim.
Yep.
And then I started doing, cooking videos. Mm-hmm. And then those were getting way more views than how to fix your garage door.
Yep.
Although nowadays my top 3 videos are how to fix your garage door. The ones that they're watching right now, how to fix your garage door, how to fix your propane if you got low flames.
Yeah, you gotta heat it up.
Yeah, I mean the regulators nowadays have little checks, and they'll trip.
Wow.
And then they'll be like, I sense a leak, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to give full propane because we sense a leak.
Huh.
So you got to cut everything off.
Do that because my maybe I need to. So how do you fix that?
Well, you cut everything off. You put everything to the off position, and then you undo the propane hose. You let it sit for 30 seconds.
Yep.
Plug it back in and turn the propane on slowly.
Okay.
And then start turning stuff on.
Yeah. My turkey fryer was not putting out as much BTUs or many BTUs as it should or normally would. But I changed the tank in between. So I think it's actually the fryer or the burner and not the regulator.
Huh.
Yeah. But it was also pretty windy when I was frying.
Yeah. Well, Bobby says she still doesn't think I should have changed the name.
From what? The what?
What I was just Mr. Homeowner.
Yeah.
And now I'm Mr. Homeowner Cooking and DIY. That way, if somebody's searching for cooking,
see, I did the same thing. I changed the name on my channel from just SDSBBQ to SDS or Catering Info by SDSBBQ. And the whole thing that was me leaning into the catering stuff, and then jokes on me. Freaking pandemic.
Yeah. We got Rick in here. I highlighted his thing earlier.
Rick. Yeah, Rick, I saw it. Yeah, hello. It's like I'm one of the only people that gets that a lot of times. It's funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that some people don't really remember the Three Stooges and get that.
Yeah. Huh. Hello. Yeah.
No, it's this. That is from the Three Stooges.
Hello.
Yep. You gotta add that part too, man.
Yeah. A little fish in the kitchen. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? That's Marcel, right?
Yep. So Bobby says we both have long channel names. Keep it simple, says the woman with no channel.
Bobby, you're another one that is in and around like every damn live stream, and you're like another rock star.
Yeah.
So
Plus,
I know we do.
she's a channel member too. You see that little fancy symbol next to her name?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a channel member.
I never went through doing that whole like jumping through the hoops to become a channel member. I was just like, I have Patreon set up and I have PayPal, not PayPal. PayPal, or like if people want to support and throw money in my direction, like there are ways to do it. But I also feel guilty on having that membership thing. Laura, how you doing? That membership thing, and I don't actually do or have or like do anything extra because I can't. I got
to start doing extra. Well, I mean, you're doing things daily now for that Ask Dash.
Soon, starting in December. Oh snap! Today's the 28th. Oh crap!
Yeah, it's coming up.
Oh man, I gotta film a couple videos. Shoot, I feel like I need to sit out here and film a couple videos after I finish talking to you.
Yeah.
Oh man, darn it! I am so ill prepared.
Well, speaking of videoing, what was the last video that you scrapped?
Scrap. I try not to scrap videos because it's an ordeal for me to film. I can't remember the last video I scrapped. The last video I wanted to scrap was when I had a bad cook on this thing behind me on Bernadette.
Oh yeah.
Where I saved it by, I had this huge catering event. It was one of the bigger catering events I had all summer long. And the chicken, like, I put too much wood in the smoker at one time and everything turned out like sooty. Like it was really, really sooty. And excuse me, well, Laura, there you go. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Like I started filming the whole thing and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like I was pooping a brick, like seriously. And I'm like, all right. So then I ended up pulling out the 5-foot grill table and I used the 5-foot grill table to grill the chicken that I had to finish cooking, and save the day. So.
Oh, I'm here. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my lighting because it's like right in my eyes, but now it's too dark and the camera doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Hold on.
Dude, that Flyers hoodie is glowing in the dark pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Does it glow in the dark?
I don't know. It looked like it did, didn't it?
Yeah, it looked fluorescent there.
I don't know if it really does though. I think that was just
like a reflection of the light.
Yeah, reflection or something found it. Let's see. What kind of car do you drive?
Volkswagen Passat TDI. And I also have my E350, my cargo van, Vanna, and my Passat. Yeah. I call her Debbie. So.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Bobby.
Yes. Holy cow! I guess I gotta. I'm out of practice.
Yeah.
Woo. Apple pie straight, man. This is chill. Goodness.
Let's see. I got.
Hey.
Maybe is it that? I got that. Cypress Blue. Oh, I got you now.
Oh.
Yep, there we go. I was like, I don't think we were talking about CBs.
Mm-hmm. When last time you used the CB?
It was a while. It was probably 20 years ago.
Really? So I have one. It's on top. Well, it's right over there. I'm looking at the antenna. So my friends, when we would take our trips to Ocean City, right. I bought a portable CB, plugs into the cigarette lighter, and everything is handheld, like it's just all handheld. And you have a wire to the cigarette lighter and a wire to the antenna. So the antenna, about a magnet, goes on the trunk or the roof of the car, and you can use the CB, all 40 some odd channels. and it's fun, dude. It's fun. So if you haven't had the chance to use the CB radio or CB, not shortwave, but CB radio, ever, it's like less than $50 off of Amazon. You can buy your own CB radio and talk to truckers. It can, whoo, buddy.
Lost sheep shepherd.
Yeah. No, my call sign is gonna be Dash. Ayo, this is Dash.
Yeah, what's your 1037?
It's a 1020.
1020. What's the location? Is that 10?
I think it's 1020.
Okay, I thought it was 1030 or 1030.
Doesn't.
Oh well, 10-4 means I heard you, right?
Correct. 10-4.
Somebody wanted to comment on Bobby's thing. So she said, "Great to see you back with lives."
Yeah.
So what happened was, I was doing lives Wednesdays, but then realized I was stepping on Dash's toes because he was doing Wednesdays. So then I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing lives anymore. So I stopped doing lives. And then I was like, I think I'll start doing lives again. I was like, I don't want to do Wednesday though, because it's got, Dash is already Wednesday. And I was like, maybe I'll do Tuesdays. So I did Tuesday last week, but then I realized Josh and Babe do a Tuesday live most weeks. So I was like, all right. Well,
what's the name? James from Amon McClaimon does Tuesdays. He does Tito Tuesdays.
Yeah, he does Tito. And I did a little research. Like he used to do them, I think, more often.
Oh, okay.
I think he does them like once a month-ish.
All right.
So that would have been all right, because if he's only doing like once a month, then it wouldn't have felt so bad.
Yeah.
But Ricer used to do Sundays at 8, I think.
Correct. Ricer's I think he's pretty done with the live streams too. I don't know how is it I'm the only one that's still doing live streams. I mean,
I am.
Well, I'm saying out of I never stopped.
But yeah, so I was talking to Leprechaun TV, and I was talking to Kent, and we are trying to figure out all right, what's every night in the barbecue live stream? So if we start Sunday night, nobody. It used to be Ricer. Oh, I mean, you got Gallery Backyard, Tommy. He does 6 to 8. And then so Monday is Rick. There he is. Tuesday is Josh and Babe. Maybe some other people.
Yeah, I've seen Rick on Mondays. Mondays are a long day for me, so.
Yeah. Then Wednesdays, you and also Smokin' Joe. Sometimes. Thursday, you get the hot seat and also Ricer. Fridays and Saturdays, nobody, because nobody wants to block up their Fridays.
No, there's Russell from Raspberry Rock does Fridays.
Well, I think he does almost every night, doesn't he? Seems like
Fridays primarily, or at least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So I see his notification pop up Fridays. Yeah. Yep. We talked about you, Rick.
Yeah, we said it. I even highlighted your name when I said Rick.
So there's a bit of a delay. We'll just chalk it up to the delay, Rick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Laura, stop counting. Yeah. Laura has a yawn counter, and it's worse when I'm drinking.
Oh, I remember this from last time you were on. You're a yawner.
I am.
Oh shit! I'm missing the chat here. 1020. That's location.
That's what I said.
Yeah. All right. And then at hat CB. Oh, that's back from before. We're trying to figure out what was going on.
Sorry. What's crazy? The conversations that happen in the chat, the conversations that happens in the chat, and you were left out, and you're like, what did I miss?
Right?
What are y'all talking about? So yeah.
So anyway, I think what I was trying to say was, I think Sunday nights are free now. So I said hop in on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
Plus you can hop in at 8 instead of 9, because it's not like people are at work. So I get to.
Some people are, shift work and stuff like that.
It's not like a Wednesday at 8 where you gotta California people, it's 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
5 o'clock.
Wednesday at 8 would be 5 o'clock.
Yep. Hey, the beer's working.
I see.
I still got stuffy nose and everything though. So. Well, we got Cody O says new subscribe.
New subscribing. All right. Subscribe.
Yeah,
Wait, they halfway subscribed. They thought about subscribing and then they didn't.
It's like new subscribe.
Oh, wait. Remember that? Was it the Geico or Progressive commercial? Almost. I almost subscribed.
Woo! Look at that.
What up, love? How you doing? The hot seat is the best Thursday show, hands down. Okay.
Oh, Cody O finished up his sentence here.
All right. I'm a proud new subscriber. Well, congratulations. Thank you so very much. And Cody, I hope to not disappoint.
Cody, you're going to learn a lot. Make sure you email Dash and be like, I didn't sign up for you fixing this. Or,
Dude, there have been so many times where I've, like, I guess, so here's one. Here's an instant. For instance, my mother-in-law moved down to Florida. One of the last times I drove down there, I filmed the whole thing. Like, I set up a GoPro, and the camera was rolling the entire time I drove down to Florida. And I planned to do something with the footage, but didn't. Like, I didn't do anything with it. Also, like, I have footage from things that have been happening around my house, like getting concrete pads poured or having a deck built on the back of my house and having the roof in my garage that I'm in currently being replaced. So those are things that I filmed, but didn't do anything with the footage. So I guess speaking of things that I've scrapped, how about more, what have you filmed and done nothing with? That's more my MO.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess not scrapped, but yeah.
Because my whole thing is, if I'm starting a video, I'm going to make a video.
Yeah.
But there are things that I film around my house that I don't actually put on video. Like, I don't put to YouTube.
Yeah.
So.
Well, last night I thought it'd be a great idea.
Oh boy.
So I just filmed charcoal in my Acorn.
Okay.
For an hour, and then I put Christmas music to it, and then I posted it.
Nice.
So there's an hour long. Looks like a Yule log, but
yeah, I'm telling you, dude. This is one of those things where I have done almost the same exact thing, but I did in the wood burning smoker, like a minute clip, because it is a wood burning smoker. It was like a Yule log.
Yeah.
So but I didn't actually. I don't think I actually like did anything with that footage. I'm sure I could probably find it. And do something with it.
Well, there you go.
But
put some music on it, and there you go.
I don't know, man. Because I won't say the music could get kind of boring, but most of the Christmas music is copyright free, right?
For what music?
Like Christmas music.
Probably, maybe.
So, what music did you put on your Yule log or your charcoal?
Yeah. So I subscribed to the Epidemic Sound.
Okay.
And they had a bunch of Christmas music. They have some of it's pretty cool. It's called lo-fi. Have you heard of that?
Okay, yeah. I won't say I do, but I listen to a few different lo-fi channels, things. So, but yeah.
Well, the lo-fi Christmas is pretty cool. Hold on. Hold on. All right, hold on. Can you hear it or no?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it's got like the crackling from the record.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Or like the stretch from like the tape or what,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have some of that on there, on that Yule charcoal, Yule lump. I named it.
Yule lump charcoal.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I didn't even know lo-fi was a thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh yeah. So
Okay.
I do I'm not subscribed to any music, primarily because of two reasons. One, like I found a couple songs and sounds that I like from. There's a guy that does copyright free music, and I just use the same songs.
Oh yeah.
And two, my baby brother, he does music production. So every now and again, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I need like 3 to 5 minute loops, like
Yeah.
just like a 3 to 5 minute background, bit of music, no vocals, no this, that, and he'll hook me up. So, but the problem with him or his music is if he sells one of the beats or one of the things, then my video could possibly get copyrighted.
Oh yeah, true. Yep, yep.
So I've had that happen, and I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
But also he will put like ad-lib samples in the videos. So like Eric B and Rakim Paid in Full, in the beginning when the girl is saying something like the music touches my soul or something like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, if it's a 5 minute video or 5 minute song or 4 minute song, I'll have to go in 45 seconds to get past that point.
Yeah.
And then it kind of has an abrupt start or like, so even that's not perfect.
Yeah.
But I use a lot of those songs as well for my background music, more or less.
Okay, cool.
So
That's handy.
yep.
Hey, so let's say your Sunday is free.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything at all.
Yep.
So your Sunday's free. Your whole family is like off somewhere. So it says you.
Yeah.
You're gonna cook for some. You're gonna cook yourself something. What is it?
Um.
And what are you using to cook it?
Hold on. Can you hear that?
Nope.
It sounds like something screaming.
Nope.
All right.
Is this the Halloween special?
No. That's a fox.
Okay.
You can't hear it. I can hear it, and it's probably just because it's not coming across. But foxes, they scream.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
What am I cooking myself? So I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna cook.
Well, no, you are cooking.
Man.
Let's say you're cooking something for yourself.
I mean,
What's up,
I'm
Mojo?
probably gonna just get myself a steak and just cook a steak.
Yeah.
I just said, something simple. But it's like, I'm gonna be honest. So this is one of those things that I won't say people don't understand, or people get the appearance that I cook all the time because of the videos that I put out. I don't. I cook when people pay me to cook.
Right.
If I don't have someone paying me to cook, then I'm probably not going to cook, especially not. I don't cook on the grill, cook on the smoker as nearly as often as some people do.
Right.
And because of the fact that I haven't been cooking as much. Like, I will opt to go get pho or go get Chinese food or, go get a burger from someplace or go out. Like, I'll be like, all right, well, I will take my wife out, or I will go out and get a drink and a nice meal somewhere, as opposed to cooking. Just because I cook a lot. Like, I cook a lot. And, at the end of the day, like, a chef doesn't cook for themselves.
That's true.
They
do kind of snack while they're cooking.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even do that a lot of times.
Oh, really?
I cook. I get stuff done. I mean, I tell somebody, "Hey, I'm give you a whole brisket." I give them a whole brisket. I don't take cuts and pieces and parts off of it. Now, if I have somebody that's buying so funny. If somebody is ordering like 4 pounds or 5 pounds of brisket, and I cook a brisket and have brisket left over, I'll eat some of that because I'm weighing out their portion. Okay. But if someone is getting a whole brisket, I'm not taking a piece of it. That's not mine. That's how I feel.
Oh, have you done? I'm sure you have, or maybe you haven't. The whole like eye of round, like the
Uh,
roast beef.
so I have gotten a whole eye round.
Right.
I think, and cut it up into like the broken it down into the picanha, cut the picanha off, and then had the other cuts. But
Okay.
I'll be completely honest with you, I did not like the rest of the meat. I liked the picanha. That was it.
Oh, really?
I didn't like the rest of it. So I don't know what I was doing wrong or what I was doing with it that this didn't work out. But now this also was years ago. And
Right.
I mean, I bought the whole thing and it cost me 40, $50 or whatever. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna get the picanha, butcher the picanha and cut that off, and then I'm gonna have the rest of it. Like, yeah. And and now I was like, oh, you cut the whole thing up, then you cut it into steaks, is what I was like, what I was told or what I saw.
Right.
And it just did not work out. Like I had 5 or 6 steaks, and when I cooked them, I was just like, this is wrong. Like something is wrong. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I've,
didn't like it.
I've done it once, but then I bought another one. I
Okay.
was going to do it a few weeks or about a month or so ago, but then I ran out of time, or I don't know what. I didn't do it.
Okay.
So anyway, so I put it in the deep freezer.
Yeah.
So now it's in there, and I'm like, I'm gonna
Correct.
thaw it. But I
Yeah.
mean, the one I cooked before, it was like really, really, really good tasting roast beef.
Mm.
I basically tried to slice it as thin as I could.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about with this one, I'm going to make like an au jus,
Mm.
or just buy a pre-made au jus type of
Mm.
thing, and then make like some nice French dip sandwiches or something with it.
Okay.
But it's a whole
So
bunch. I mean,
I,
you gotta give away most of it to
yeah,
know what.
I don't I have no idea. Like I said, I know I did something wrong. I don't know where I messed up.
What's up, Oliver? Clothes off. Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, man? Darnell is in the house.
What
Hey,
up, man? How you doing?
what did another chat just
Kent?
end?
No,
Everybody
no,
was.
Kent's sticker's not on this cup. It's on a
Oh
different cup.
no. So I'm going to. We've been on for about an hour. How you doing so far?
I'm chilling, man. This
Yeah,
is
you
just
doing
like me
good?
talking, like we having you and I talk every now and again. So this is like having a conversation. If you want to ask some more questions, man, ask away. I have no problem with it. I can answer
Well,
any question. I won't say any question, but I can answer lots of questions you have.
well, I'm going to
You
take
like
like a
take a
I'm going
break?
to take like a 1 minute break to go take a leak,
Uh-huh.
like blow my nose probably. But let me put since we've been on for about an hour or so. I don't want to take up your whole night. I figure we'll be on for another half hour, 45. Is that
I'm
cool?
good. If you want to, I can stay as long as you like, or I
Okay.
can go to bed. You let me know what you. It's your world, man.
Well, I know you got a family and everything. I don't want to keep you.
They're
So
they're
yeah, why
nice.
don't I put the the link in there? We'll start to bring some people up, and
Sure.
that way, when I go to take my little break here, you're not going to be by yourself.
I don't mind being alone. I have my smokers to keep me company.
Yeah.
That's mailed out on Friday. Oh, Kent, more stickers. Oh, okay, thank you. So I
Oh, there
was
you go.
I told Kent a couple of weeks ago that on the last trip down to Florida, my half-gallon container got stuck underneath my wife's seat. Hey, Bobby.
Hey.
I'm gonna
See?
take a leak.
All
Hold
right,
on.
go ahead, man. So I was telling Kent. So Bobby, you can listen to me since Rob is so leaving us.
No,
Um,
well, I didn't expect him to let me in so quickly. I haven't even put my iPad down.
oh,
Okay.
you're fine. But
Sorry.
I crushed Kent's sticker. So he's like, oh, I'll put another one in the mail for you. Well, dope, man, great. That is great. Queen AF, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's from Booger.
From where?
I can't get the aiming down right. What the fuck? There.
I can see it. I read it. I was able to read it. But you said it's from where?
From
Oh, it's
Booger.
from Booger. Oh, okay. I'm like,
Okay.
what?
Now let me try and
I mean, I kind of
resituate.
feel kind of bad. You got me. Bobby, your eyes are up there.
I know I'm moving shit. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. Usually it like takes a minute. You get thrown in the basement.
Yeah,
Rob's
well,
like, no,
he had to pee.
boom.
He had to pee. He had to rush. He
He
was
had to
doing the
go
pee-pee dance.
bad. He's like, someone please. Okay,
You
boom.
remember? Gotta go right now.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, this is the channel that the Naked Man first appeared on.
The Naked Man?
Using my face.
What?
I think.
What
Well,
Naked Man?
okay, we'll wait for Rob, but I think it was this channel.
All right, Rob.
I could be wrong.
You got some explaining to do.
What's that?
Was there
It's
a
not
naked?
it's not his
No.
fault.
Oh, I know it's not his fault. Was there a Naked Man?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
See,
What happened?
It was your channel. You were the first. And come to find out, it happened multiple times, which is stupid.
He was on a couple times. He snuck in. He snuck in. Yeah.
What?
And so I really don't go on lives very much anymore.
So this is why I stopped posting links to lives, especially in the chat, in the comments.
Yeah.
Because I would get people that would come in and they would come in and start saying racist things or just come in and like just
yep.
All types of stuff. Or they would join and you don't have to put them on live, but they'll spam the comments or the and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like the first time it happened, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And then it was even wild because one time the person was smart enough to use a name that was already in the chat. So I thought that it was someone who was in the chat.
Oh yeah.
And I let them in, and then they started like yelling and doing all this other stuff. I'm like, goodbye.
Well, that's what happened to Rob because I was in the chat going, "That's not me.
Hey, Brian.
It's not me. It's not me." Because I was watching the live. And I could see my picture and I'm like, that is not me. And the dude coming out of the shower, I'm like, that is not me.
What? Dog, that's crazy.
But Rob was a champ. He's just like, he sees it. Oh shit! Click. Totally calm.
I mean, that's like me. When a cook goes sideways or you have a fire, it's like, yo, it's no need to panic. You know, either you're gonna fix it or you're not.
Just handle it. It was kind of funny, but actually the thing is, the other times that it happened,
they didn't notice.
No, I wasn't there. I heard about it like months later from people like talking about, oh, this like traumatized me and this thing happened. I'm like, I'm just.
Have you never seen anyone else naked before? It's like, come on. How are you X years old and never, you never heard of a streaker?
Yeah.
Look, I'd be honored, Rob, like real talk. I'd be honored if someone took the time to parse the internet to find a live stream going on StreamYard.
I have to say, I'm honored because that guy.
Yeah, he chose you. He took your name.
He looked fine.
He also took.
She said he looked fine.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
I think he also took Dustin DeWitt's name, didn't he?
I don't know. I know the same thing happened to Dustin. I don't know if it was the same guy. Mojo.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
How you doing, Mojo?
Good, sir. I just jumped on your channel to check you out. I was a late comer to the chat here, so
no problem.
but definitely be checking you out, man.
Thanks.
Love that
Appreciate
beast
you.
behind you there, sir. That's pretty nice looking.
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass.
It's old though, right? Is it old?
No, this is one of my, I won't say newer. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. My knees hurt. So,
Oh boy.
so I make it look small. And of
Okay.
course, the perspective is nothing, but this smoker here probably weighs 2,500 pounds.
Yep.
He's about 7 or 8 foot long, 7 foot high, and he's 4 foot deep.
Nice.
Because there's a drain on the back side.
Right.
So the smoker you see often or most often on my channel, is is this one. This is Vicky, the vertical smoker.
Wow.
That Vicky has been my workhorse recently, and Bessie, who's there. I retired Bessie, but Bessie is she's my go-to. Like,
You
so
still talk to her, right?
I didn't hear you.
You still talk to her, right? Because you got to talk to him.
I mean, unfortunately, Bessie was tough.
Nightmares, they'll come in your dreams and mess with you, I'm telling you.
Nah, I'm lucky in the fact that they don't haunt me. I've treated them so well that they don't haunt me. But Bessie, she looks good from afar, but she's far from good.
Yeah.
She's rusted out down at the bottom. So actually, if you look back a few months ago, I did a video talking about retiring my best smoker, and that's why. But in that video, someone made suggestions on how I could probably cook with her the way that she is, and they worked. So I was able to cook. I cooked 16 turkeys. Well, I cooked 6 briskets, 3 racks of ribs, 2 legs of lamb, and then 16 turkeys on her between Wednesday into Thursday.
Wow. That's amazing. Rob, good to see you, sir. Thank you for letting me up here.
Too. Yeah,
And Bobby, those little like naked guys that jump in and out. It happens. It's crazy. They're little trolls and they disguise as somebody, and that's crazy.
Funny.
I heard about that one about you.
It's funny when it
okay.
happens,
I just kind of like laid off the lives for God, I don't know, a good long while.
It was because Rob laid off the lives. Bobby laid off the lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both did. We both did. You're right.
I took like a 3 or 4 month break off YouTube, just watching anything, making anything.
Yeah.
But
sometimes you have to, man. You know, people talk about burnout on YouTube. It's real, because I know I went through it. I was like, I don't want to film anything.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? There's times I don't want to watch anything.
Yeah.
Burnout it's the same for everything, you know.
So
like,
Bobby, you know what I'll tell you, when you don't want to watch something that you would never expect to watch.
And that's exactly what I do. I go to the home. That's
home.
When I go to the home thing, and I go. Just show
YouTube
me
is like, hold the remote, watch this. Like,
and I will watch something and go, oh Jesus Christ! Now I'm down the rabbit hole with this thing.
Oh my God, man! The rabbit hole is a very real thing.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. It's just, you know, it allows you to just like go and
let go, check out. That's what you know what you check out. You check out, Bobby.
Yeah.
None of that, Rick. None of that.
No, it's so fun. It is so fun.
Bobby, what was the latest thing that you watched randomly that you were like, I never know I needed to watch that, but I'm now glad that I did?
Jesus, that's a good question. Because I watch a lot of random shit.
Me too. So what was something that you watched randomly and you watched again? Like you subscribed or you went down that rabbit hole enough to where you would like, okay, I learned something, or okay, I got put onto a whole new world or something.
I'm trying to think, because subscribing, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. I look at the home thing as this is what we're looking at that you've watched. So you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
watch again. It doesn't matter what you've subscribed to, and this is kind of the thing that I feel is a little bit skewed with YouTube, because I could watch something and subscribe to someone and maybe
Never
find
watch.
I'm not really interested.
Yep.
Which doesn't really happen very often, because I'm pretty good about like going, okay, I'll watch a couple things and go, do I really want to watch this?
Right.
And then subscribe. And usually a week later go, what the hell was I thinking? There are so many things I'm subscribed to. How am I going to keep up? It's like overwhelming.
You just can't.
But I try. But so there's that. But I get sucked into like renovation type things, or I am really sucked into home renovation things in Japan.
Oh, in Japan.
Yeah. And I've been sucked into that world for the past couple years, where it's just like, oh, I'm just saving up that money. Like
To go to Japan or to renovate like a Japanese decor?
Move there. Just like go.
Okay.
Go.
Don't know what it got though.
So, but at the same time, I want to watch everything that's involved, and like the negative side, the positive side, the I don't know, the financial side. I'll watch things that are just like, you would think, oh my God, this is so freaking boring. Why are you watching a 40-minute video?
Well, see, Bobby, here's the key to watching long videos. Watch things at a faster than 1x speed.
No, you know what?
There you go.
I don't do that, because I don't want to do a disservice to the person putting out the video.
The whole thing is, you're still watching the same amount of the watch time doesn't change. You're just watching it faster.
I heard opposite.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure that's true?
I don't know, because the whole thing is, you're watching minutes of their videos.
Because I remember asking that at some point, because there are certain things that I'm just like, oh my God, I'm fast forwarding, like, oh, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear you. I want to get to the point where you're telling how to do whatever. Videos.
Yeah. So I get that, Bobby, too. But my thing is, like, a lot of times I have YouTube on in the background, or I'll be trying to do something else, and I speed everything up. Sorry, I speed everything up. Where
counter.
That's like number 4. I watch stuff on YouTube at 1.75 or 2x speed.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. See, I never do that. So
I can't I hate watching videos in real time now. Like normal.
So y'all know, I'm watching all of you at real time. Even when you think you suck, I'm watching it real time.
Thanks, Laura. No, I listen to like even audiobooks and things like that. I speed them up to 1.25 or 1.5. I do not watch anything at normal speed. I just now what ends up happening though is people who have accents or people who speak quickly, I have to slow them down because I like somebody who's talking really, really fast. If I speed it up to 1.75 times and they're just talking fast already because they're excited, I'm like, what the hell? So I gotta slow it down. But then also I find that people with heavier accents, I have to slow them down because a sped up accent that I kind of have to interpret anyway is like doing me a disservice. But I'm telling you, Bobby, so I started out, so there was this guy I was watching on YouTube and it was totally un-barbecue related. It was car related. And he talks so. This is how he talks. He's just that mellow
Oh yeah.
California dude,
Oh, for
and
sure.
everything
Speed that
he
up.
talks is just like this. And he's talking about blah blah blah. I was like, ah! I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I gotta speed this up. So once I sped it up to 1.25 or 1.5, and I was like, all right, well, 1.5 times he's talking regular now. And
Yeah.
then it got to the point where my brain could understand and interpret the 1.1.5, and I'm like,
Yeah, like,
they're talking
speed
too
it
slow
up.
again. And then I bumped it up to 1.75, and like if I'm watching somebody talk, then it's like 1.75 max. If I'm just watching somebody now, Bobby. So here's something I got into. There's this guy in Australia. He does machining. Okay, so
Mhm.
metal machining and welding. His channel is called Cutting Edge Engineering.
Okay.
I could watch him for hours, and all he's doing is talking about fixing like heavy duty construction equipment, what he has to do to machine things down, to build things up as far as metal, then to machine them back down, to put them in tolerances. His videos are like half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour long. And I will watch them when he's doing the cutting and turning and machining or welding. I'll watch them in 2x.
Yeah.
But because he's not talking, and then even when he does talk, he's like, "Oh, we came in here, we cut this, and we, da 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 da. All right, boom." I'm like, oh, "Okay, I can do that." So something else I also got into those satisfying lawn cutting videos. Have you ever watched a lawn cutting video? Dude, Bobby, tall grass cutting videos are the shit. Like seriously.
I bet you Rob has one. Come on.
I get that snowblowing video, but
No, you
see,
do have one.
I would watch a
snowblowing
video at like 2x because and then I'm watching it at 2x and I'm like, why can't I make this go faster?
Yeah.
Because there's just somebody watching. I mean, me watching somebody use a snowblower.
But no, I added music, and you heard like the sounds of the snowblower, and the music, and then
but Rob, don't you have one on the lawn, the back lawn?
I don't think I do.
Same thing. Oh yes, you do. You do.
Bobby would know.
I don't think I have a mowing video.
Wow.
I think
Bobby's
you do.
like, no, the video was titled this, and it was this particular date. She's like the video catalog Rain Man. It's like definitely cutting grass. Definitely cutting grass.
I think you do.
I have 3 videos that mention mow. One is replacing the blades.
It looked really beautiful. You were mowing that back area.
Do cut, and see if it comes up with cut.
Your homework assignment is to find that video because I don't remember it.
Oh my
Mojo,
God.
what about you? No, Steven, I don't slow you down, dude, because one of my best friends is from Trinidad, so your accent doesn't bother me. I watch you at 1.75% too. That's Tracy Johnson over someone cutting their lawn. Dude, I'm telling you, I found this guy, his name is Al Blades, okay? And I found his channel by watching the channel called the Landscape, the Juggernaut or something like that. He's something Juggernaut. And he goes around and he'll find a overgrown lawn and he'll cut it for free.
And make it all nice.
I've heard of that.
Yo,
it
is the most satisfying thing to watch ever. And
That's
so
awesome.
I found the one guy, and then I found the other guy, and then when I started watching the other guy to the point where I subscribed to his channel, and I talked about him on my channel a few times. His name is Al Blades, Bladz, and his transitions are what got me to subscribe to his channel because he does 14, 15 different angles, but he's filming on so many different, however many cameras but he's got him and he's got a cameraman that helps him clean up. And it is crazy like I said, look up Al Blades. He's gone in 6 or 8 months. He's gone from when I started watching the channel with 1,500 to 2,000 subscribers. He's up over 100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yes.
Like
Like,
BLAD easy.
huh?
It's BLAD easy.
BLA. Okay, how did I say it?
I think it just said BLADZ.
Oh, I'm sorry. Easy.
Yeah, he's
But-
got 196,000.
196,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Dog, I remember he just crossed over 100,000 when I looked last. He in 6 months he's gone from 2,500 to almost 200,000 subscribers. It is nuts. Like
That's crazy.
like no bull, but his videos are really good. Like he does a good job talking to the people who are watching. He interacts with people, and he doesn't just set up a camera and then cut grass. It's very interactive how he's doing it, like to the point where if he goes down one run and turns, he's cutting to a camera on the opposite side on the back run of him turning. Like it's just, I know, Bobby.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
awesome.
about rabbit holes. That's a rabbit hole. But I watch, the point is, I watch his videos at 2x because I'm just watching him cut grass. How about Dash comes over and cuts my grass and I'll watch? I don't know, Rick. You know.
Will you cook for Dash? Will you cook
so
for Dash?
you know what?
Well,
I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I went down to North Carolina last week, and I cooked with somebody, and it was one of those things where I feel like this is something I would like to do. Go and cook with people. So I don't know, Rick. You know, maybe we can work something out at some point. Where I come down there and I cook with you. I don't know about cutting your grass. Like I don't even cut my own grass. I pay somebody to cut my grass because. Anyway.
Yeah.
But Mojo, what about you? What's something you watch on YouTube or you watch on YouTube?
You know, I've been on YouTube since 2014.
I think I've got to beat there.
So I got a problem. I'll be laying in bed watching TV, YouTube
With your phone,
with my phone with YouTube. You know, my wife walking in and shaking her head and saying, "You got a problem." You know, just, whatever you want to see on YouTube is there.
Oh yeah.
I tell people that whatever you want to see. Remember when you were a kid, where you lived when you were a kid? If it was in some other city, pull that up, man. You'll see where you lived in as a kid, and you can see all kinds of stuff back, whatever little town, whatever. You know, it's.
I didn't grow up in a little town, so.
Oh really? Yeah, I grew up in a really, really tiny. I mean, it was 3 miles on a dirt road, all the way up in the mountains in the Sierras. California, up by Yosemite.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been to Yosemite. Fun fact.
Yep. That's my old stomping grounds, man. So I see so much, man. I mean, I've subscribed to some cool stuff, and then same thing, Bobby. Why did I subscribe to that channel? And then you don't see a channel for 3 months, and all of a sudden,
boom, something pops up.
It pops up, and you're like, oh hell, I
forgot. Wait a minute, I remember subscribing to them.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I was watching for a little while was there's these guys, and they have these like pellet guns, and they hunt rats
with pellet guns.
Yeah, they hunt rats, and they have like night vision.
There it is, loader man. There's my welder. So yes, I do my own welding, and I have this is a MiG 170 wire feed welder. It's the 220 volt welder from Harbor Freight. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, it gets the job done.
It works.
Yep. And I'm no professional. There's some people who do way better and more welding than I do, but it works, and that's what I could afford, and I made it work. Everybody. I'm like, everybody was quiet. I'm like,
well, because we were listening to you.
I'm like, is it frozen? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you on the edge of your seat.
So I totally forgot about those videos. yeah, it's people they go to like garbage dumps, or they go to like farms where they're trying to get rid of rats,
Hmm.
and they set up at night with their night vision, and
Hmm.
they make videos and they take out rats,
Wow.
like like sniper shots.
That sounds like fun, though. I mean, not gonna lie, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
you should look it up, Dash.
I could have done that at my own house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did not rely on heavy arsenal for that.
Oh,
I relied on my own little snap traps. And they're gone.
I record that sound that.
copyright that.
Don't look up monkeys riding horses.
So Bobby, here you go, and this is for you too, Rob. Fun fact: Baltimore City has such a rat population, or such a problem with rats, that they released feral cats into the city to quell the rat population.
Wow.
Not only did they release feral cats, they paid people a stipend to feed said feral cats.
Oh wow!
So,
okay, you want to know something?
Yeah.
I'm kind of questioning if that didn't happen here, because I have more goddamn cats in my fucking yard right now, and I mean, you walk outside and they're like, they're scary.
Oh my God. Why? Why is he showing a video of monkeys riding? Those are dogs, not horses.
That's funny.
I will take.
Oh yeah, they're riding dogs. You're right.
Oh my God.
What? I don't even know. I'm not even going to ask why. Like, are they playing a game or something, or are they just like?
Those are monkeys. Sure. Those are monkeys on.
Oh, they're
dogback
or something.
So the dogs are trained.
It's like rustling cattle.
Yeah.
Yo, they're friggin' rams. Why? Why? Yeah, how is the monkey?
Look at him holding on tight.
The rhinestones on.
Grab the reins.
Rhinestone cowboy.
Oh boy.
There's a baseball player just walking around.
Dude, you know what's so funny? I saw a red hat and I was like, I wonder if. Oh my God, he kissed the monkey.
All right. Well.
That's funny.
Did you see? That was in Pennsylvania. The advertisement were for Central Penn something. That just. So, Mojo, I grew up in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I kind of figured somewhere like out there in some big city. So,
yeah.
how you like go Philly?
I mean,
you know the one thing about Philadelphia,
you can't say a bad thing about Philly.
Let me tell you, man, I can't even make a Philly cheesesteak without getting smashed. You know, it's not like Philly.
Not if you do it right.
Not do it.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
All right. So look, Rob. Last time Rob had me on his show, he asked me about making a cheesesteak, and I said no, I don't do it.
Yeah.
He's like, why don't you make a cheesesteak? I'm like, because I know better.
Yeah, right. I learned
that was my answer. I know better.
I'm telling
you. Than to try. Like, you can't make a cheesesteak at home. It's just not going to happen.
Oh,
like,
man.
You know how you have.
Man.
That grandmother or that aunt or that mother that makes that special dish, and they can tell you how to do it,
right?
And you try to do it, and it just won't be the same. That's what happens with a cheesesteak. You go to a cheesesteakery and you have the experience of eating a cheesesteak, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I know.
I feel like I need to re-up too. Hold on, Bobby. I'm gonna join you.
Okay.
All right,
so I'm
Kent's
trying to be quiet.
Kent's wondering how far are you from the Poconos? I think you'd have to pass me to get there, right?
It depends. Because
you're south of me, right?
Yeah, I am south of you, but I'm south west of you. So
I'll still see you passing by.
Quite possibly, because I would have to go up the northeast extension and get up to the Poconos.
Right.
So I would go. I'd end up having to go. 3 hours max, depending on where in the Poconos. The Pocono is a mountain range. It's not like a city. Right. So it depends on where in the Poconos you are. So.
How does Kent know about the Poconos? So they were keeping that a secret from him.
He's seen it on a brochure. Oh no, he's got a timeshare, and one of the options is the Poconos.
Yeah.
Or wait, he's going to the Poconos for another reason.
Yeah. So Kent has it right. So yeah, a Philly. This is me and Dash had an argument about this before.
Yep.
So a cheesesteak is whatever you want.
No.
But no, it is. But
here we go.
Here's my side.
Here we go.
All right. So my idea of it is a cheesesteak is whatever you want. You can put on whatever you want on it. You can put peppers, this, that. A Philly cheesesteak is meat, cheese, bread, and optionally onions if you want. But you don't have to have onions. But as soon as you put on a pepper or mushrooms or something else, then it's no longer a Philly cheesesteak.
So my stance.
What kind of cheese?
Nah, provolone, American, cheese whiz, all three.
Okay, so it's the same. Cheese whiz or provolone doesn't matter.
So now see, look, I took my glasses off because
we're
serious now.
The cheese whiz is for the tourists.
Yes. No, man, no.
It is.
No, it's not.
Stop it,
no.
Dad.
I used to get a cheesesteak. It had all three cheeses on it: American, provolone, and cheese whiz. So it's not just for the tourists. Cheese whiz goes in addition to mayonnaise on a cheesesteak. You don't do mayonnaise on your cheesesteak either?
Nope.
See?
I'm a purist.
Oh.
So you don't like mayonnaise.
No. I also don't like mayonnaise.
Rob doesn't like mayonnaise.
You gotta have mayonnaise, man.
Listen. To me, all right. See, here's the thing, right? First, I don't like calling a cheesesteak a Philly cheesesteak. A cheesesteak, in and of itself, stands alone, and everyone knows what it is. There's no need to put Philly in front of it. All right?
That's where.
That's where you and I differ. I know. That's where you and I differ. But the whole thing is, if I go somewhere and it says on the menu Philly cheesesteak, I do not order it. Because if you are putting on your menu that it's a Philly cheesesteak, it's an imitation. If you have cheesesteak on your menu, I might order it. In Philly, you don't put Philly cheesesteak on the menu. It's just a cheesesteak.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
I agree.
One of the other reasons I don't order or eat cheesesteaks outside of Philadelphia is, Mojo, look, you looking at me?
Oh,
I know better.
Just a second, wait. What's that?
I know better. I'm going to be disappointed.
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I know you know better.
Well, I'm off in the suburbs over here, but I'm also in the suburbs of Philly. So,
but see now, yes and no. I used to never order a cheesesteak outside of the 215 area code.
Really? How about 267?
That's a cell phone overlay, man. That's nah.
My home phone is 267.
Sorry to hear that. But I know that the 267 is a overlay because they ran out of phone numbers.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But still, I can't tell you the last time I had a cheesesteak outside of Philadelphia. Like, seriously.
Wow.
I don't do it. I'm 41 years old, and I could probably count on one hand how many times I have gotten a cheesesteak outside of the 215 area code in my life. life.
Well, you know what? You can get them. You can get them up here next weekend. Boom.
Unfortunately, next weekend I have a lot going on.
Or the weekend after.
The
Boom.
weekend at no. Because Rob, you and I cooking and hanging out together it's overdue.
Yeah.
So let me just tell you my itinerary for the next couple of weeks. Next week, Saturday, I have a Friendsgiving type thing where my friends to get together. My car friends are gonna get together. The week after is the 18th. That I think it's the 18th. Maybe can somebody double check the Saturday after?
Okay, hold on.
We have people for that.
Yeah, we have people for that.
The 18th?
18th, no, 19th is Friday.
19th is a Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh.
19th? No, 19th is a Sunday.
That's December.
No,
December?
19th is, oh, yeah, you're right.
Friday?
Like in November.
Friday. November 19th?
No. December. Because today's the 28th. So December.
Dude, you guys, oh my gosh, time is flying. Holy hell.
It's Sunday.
December 4th is a Saturday. It's either the 4th or the 5th. Which day is a Saturday?
The 4th is a Saturday.
Okay, so December 4th is when I'm doing my Friendsgiving, right? December 18th, that's my wife's birthday. So is there a Saturday in between the 4th and the 18th?
The 11th.
11th.
Okay, the 11th. The 11th. The 11th, I might be free, Rob.
Well, hey, we can do a birthday thing because my birthday is the 12th. Boom.
We'll have to talk, Rob. Because the whole problem is I'm then going away on a cruise for a week.
Oh, there you go.
And then once we get back from the cruise, I'm probably going to be in Florida for a week. But we can figure something out because.
Yeah, you're not far, right?
No, I'm not. I told you I was near where you live this summer at a car show.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, I was that close to you, but I was basically on the other side of town.
Yeah, you're like Hatboro or somewhere.
I think so. Hatboro, Boonesboro, one of the boroughs. Something. Whatever the field is, Coopersburg, that's where I was.
Oh shit! That really is like a half hour, not even for me. Yep.
I
was in Coopersburg today. So
there was a big field in Coopersburg. There's also an ice cream place. I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know the name of the place, but there's like an old fashioned ice cream place. But the field is right by the ice cream place because that's how I got my boys to go up there with me. I'm like, there'll be ice cream. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
That's
Rob,
awesome.
we are overdue, and I would love to come hang out with you and shoot the shit and talk about your cookers and such.
Yeah, and we could do a video for your daily December video.
Maybe. I'll have to figure something out. I can't promise you because my schedule is as fluid and dynamic as the weather.
Well, I mean, it could be like during the weekday too. Like if you're up here to grab something.
That's a bit trickier because I pick up my daughter from school every day.
Okay.
So that's why usually like Saturdays are the only day I have to do things.
Yeah.
And then Sundays I work. So, is that a dirty martini, Bobby? I was waiting to see what it was you were making.
No.
What is it?
It's a lemon drop, but I make it with dark brown sugar. And turbinado sugar. So it's kind of dark.
So is it limoncello in there too or no?
No, I have Meyer lemons on my tree outside. So
are you in Florida?
No, I'm in Arizona.
Arizona, okay.
So it's just Meyer lemon and my own
concoction,
sugar syrup.
All right.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So I saw. Wait, who was the comment that just popped up? I started reading it and then it went away.
Oh, sorry.
It was Rick, I think.
Yeah, Rick said something.
He said something about his uncle's cheesesteak. What? I don't eat white bread. I potato bread. We talked about this earlier, Rick, but you were late to the party. I like potato bread. He said, how about you come to Texas and get some of my Uncle Chacho's Philly the dude. Really? Fried cheese, steaks, tacos. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that will not offend you, and I will try what it is, even if it's something that I don't eat.
Right.
But just know I'm dying inside. Like,
That already sounded offensive. Like, really?
What if he uses mayo to toast that bread?
Yeah, none of that.
You know what? So
I will have all of it. I will have all of it.
More of it. All right, I'm not a dark rye guy. No, I'm not, man. Or I guess Kent's saying he's a dark rye guy. I am no. So, like, I don't know. I'm a purist when it comes to certain things, and cheesesteak is one of those things that I am like, you cannot pull me off of my soapbox. Like Rob has been, he and I have had this discussion.
Yeah.
And like my stance has not changed. My stance has pivoted slightly, and because like after we talked, Rob, and we had our discussion, I was talking to my wife about it, and she's like, no. She's like, you're putting Philly on a cheesesteak. You're thinking about it in the wrong way. And I'm like, all right. So she tilted my perspective slightly. She basically said, you need to think of it as they're paying homage to the fact that it came from Philly, and not that they're trying to imitate something from Philly. And I'm like,
it's a Philly style cheesesteak.
That's still bullshit. It's no Philly style. It's not. It is or it isn't. And if I'm not in Philadelphia, it isn't. There are people.
If you go to Delisandro's and just said, "Give me a cheesesteak," the default things are going to be like provolone. They're going to ask if you want onions.
So not. Yes and no.
But it's not going to come with. It's not going to come with mushrooms.
No, but see, but that's a mushroom cheesesteak.
Well, yeah, I mean that, but that's not. That's where. So
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you get a burger, the burger doesn't come with lettuce, tomato, and onion. Those are toppings. The same as a mushroom is a topping on a cheesesteak.
Well, yeah. Oh, we got somebody new. Troy V mentioned he loves cheesesteaks as long as it does not have that nasty cheese whiz.
See, you, Troy. So I used to work with this guy. His name was Troy, and his last name was Viesquez. So I like highly doubt that that's the same Troy.
What if it is? That'd be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
If it was Troy, it would be like this. You're wrong. Okay. No, actually, Troy was in the military, and when you were wrong, all four fingers pointed at you. So, Troy, you're wrong. Cheese whiz on a steak is delicious. Okay. And cheese whiz is like supplemental to mayonnaise on a cheesesteak. Now, if you tell me you don't like mayonnaise like Rob, I understand that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I understand
anything white.
No white sauce. Nope.
Nah.
Oh, yes, it's Mario. What's going on?
What's up, Mario? How you doing?
Hi, Mario.
Dude, I mean, I'm sorry. There are things that just again, I'm on a soapbox when it comes to cheesesteak.
Well, you know what? We're gonna make them when you eventually come up here.
I want to be there.
Not coming until the summer. Now I'm not coming until the summer, so I can I don't want to be suffering in the cold because I know how cold it is there.
No, I got there's a Blackstone in the garage.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, man, I will be that polite person, but deep down.
No, you tell me if it's up to the cut or not. That's all.
All right.
But it's going to be provolone. It's going to be cheesesteak. It's going to be provolone meat.
That's fine.
And bread.
What kind of bread though? You just can't say bread. I'm telling you.
So
yeah. I know what bread it is. See, there's only one kind of cheesesteak bread.
Yeah.
It's all up for debate.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. Bobby, you can't stir this shit pot, okay? You can't. All right, you can't. There is no debate when it comes to what bread. It needs to be on an Amoroso roll.
Yep. And then you know what else we're gonna have? We're gonna have some Taylor ham.
This guy doesn't eat pork.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Well, we won't have that. We'll just talk
Maybe
about
not. What else? I mean, I'll say what else can we have?
I think I knew that. I totally forgot. Sorry.
It's all right. But is it a pork roll or is it Taylor ham?
Well, it's pork roll, but it's also Taylor ham's the moniker, right?
No. Don't you dare ask someone from South Jersey or from Jersey. There is Taylor ham or pork roll.
Well, no, it's the same. Taylor ham is the pork roll made by the Taylor company.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
It's just one of those I'm stirring the pot because
Okay.
I know. And I know there's probably no one from South Jersey to be able to stir the pot because there is you know how there are like where I live in Baltimore. There's a town right next door. It's called Catonsville. In Catonsville, there are two snowball places. One is Tasty Zone, and the other is the other one. I'm a Tasty Zone guy.
Oh, nice.
All right. So that's the thing with the Taylor ham and the pork roll. It's Rick on an Amoroso bun, Amoroso roll. Amoroso is a famous bakery.
And they put out a lot of those rolls.
Mm-hmm. Because it's all about the Schuylkill punch.
Mm-hmm. I got tore up, man. When I first made my first one, I don't know, about a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I said I'm never doing that again.
You made more than one?
Well, it's called just like a steak sandwich. I don't even know if I want to say cheesesteak. So I did one and learned my lesson, man. I'm telling you, I learned. I have all respect, bro. I'm telling you, I have all respect.
Can we just say hi to Bobby's doggy? Hi, Bobby's doggy.
Yeah. Oh God. He heard you, Dash.
All right.
Skinner Farms.
Give me a second. You'll see.
Oh boy.
Oh,
he's about to play the video. Sorry, Mojo. You're about to be put on blast.
I'm not doing video. I'm just getting it correct.
No, he won't find it. I probably even deleted it. I was so ashamed.
So you know what, Mojo? That's one thing I have never done. The worst video I ever put out was a video that I filmed kind of to make aside, and I left it up as a reminder to never do that again.
Yeah.
It was the worst video I ever produced. And it was, I sous vide potatoes and I didn't talk over it. I used some like B-roll footage because I was on that hamster wheel of putting out a video every Tuesday and every Thursday on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't have a video. I got to find something. And I had B-roll footage and I put this video out there and it still is the worst video I've ever done.
Wow.
And I will not delete it.
That's good info, man.
I will not delete it.
Sous vide potatoes, huh?
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I guess I have to order those on Amazon or something because I don't have those here.
I don't think you can order those on Amazon, dog.
No.
Actually, you know what? The picture might have been actually from Amazon.
Cool. Thanks, Rob.
I think it was. I think I've seen it.
You know, I love my sous vide. That's one of my babies, man. I love that guy.
I'll tell you, I got a sous vide for Christmas. It was either 2018 or 2019, and I don't use it very much anymore. Or if I do use it, I'm making one thing in it, and I'm making picanha. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't. So I found one of the things I found with it is it doesn't get the food because the temperature is lower. It doesn't get the food hot enough, and as soon as you take it out of the bath, the temperature dips so low and so quickly.
It's quick.
Yeah, that like my wife is one of those people where she wants to burn her mouth on the food.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't burn her mouth when she's eating, she's disappointed. And I'm like, well, I can't really do both. So I've kind of like the sous vide has become a bygone almost, unfortunately.
I still love it. I love it, but it's the same thing. Once in a while.
Yep. I haven't cooked on it recently, but also the one thing that I cook in the sous vide is picanha, and cost of picanha has gone through the roof. So I'm like, I'm not buying picanha right now. We want to eat chicken.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I've never sous vide chicken, so.
I have a sous vide oven, and
sous vide oven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What?
It's called sous vide, and they spell it like SUVIE, sous vide.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I bought the first edition of the thing and was like, oh my God. I was brutal in my reviews of it.
I have the same perplexed face as when I was watching monkeys ride dogs around the horse corralling rams.
That was awesome. That was the best.
Oven? Like,
yeah, well, the thing is, it's a great idea. And so the first version came around, and it had like the first, like the top part of the oven cooked sous vide. The bottom part had like a.
It's almost like convention.
Yeah, like
type thing.
well, it was like the starch cooker, which never fucking worked.
Starch cooker?
Yeah, so you would cook like your potatoes, your pasta, whatever, down in the below thing. It was horrible. It just never worked. And the thing is, I wanted it to work so badly. I was like really pushing, like just make it work. I was trying to like give feedback and make it work. No, it was horrible. The second generation came.
And did you pay money for it again?
Oh, yes, I did.
You know what they say about a fool and their money, right?
I am a fool, Dash. I am a fool. I admit it. But you know what? I am a fool, and I will save you all eventually if I ever like do videos or something.
I was about to say, did it work better?
It is better. It's better.
But it still doesn't work the way you want it to work.
Not perfectly, but they are responsive. So
so the company is so small that they actually reply when you have an issue.
Oh yeah, like when you go, oh, this is bullshit. No.
Have you gotten refunded?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's fine. So if you bought it and have been refunded, then you're cooking on their dime.
Yeah, that's
I'm okay with it.
Well, when I say refunded,
oh boy,
no, they will like, oh, sorry, you had like a bad experience. We'll give you this, and they try to,
So that sounds like Dell. I had a bad experience with Dell way back in the day, and I vowed to never purchase another Dell product.
Yeah.
So that is how I like sock it to the man. Michael Dell, screw you.
Yeah.
And the company. I'm never buying another Dell. And then like in my professional work life, all I've been served up as work computers has been freaking Dells.
Mhm.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is a young company.
Mm.
And so do I want to be that kind of dickhead that says, fuck you, because it didn't work perfect?
Yes, you do, Bobby. It's
No, I
principle.
don't. No, I don't. No, I
Everett,
don't.
so
No,
true.
I don't, Dash.
No?
I
Okay.
don't.
All
I
right.
would rather spend my money on a hope and a prayer, and if it didn't work out, to be able to say,
You try.
here's what for me. And if they
So are you trying to be, or do you want to be that person that helps them make it better? Is that what you're saying?
At least you froze up.
improve,
Yeah.
awesome, great. But when I go back and I see a second generation
Okay.
and they have done nothing,
Oh, hold on.
then I say, fuck you. You've done nothing.
So
You've done nothing.
did they change nothing from the first version to the second version?
No, they have.
Okay.
They have. And that's what I'm saying. I stayed with these guys, and trust me, I mean, if you read my reviews, I mean, I was like scathing. Like, what the hell?
You were speaking to the manager. Wait, a strongly worded email or a review, huh? That was you, Bobby? Strongly worded? You left a strongly worded review?
Yes, I was not kind. But I do think they listened. And
Okay.
I bought another version.
Okay. And it was just as bad?
No, it's not.
Okay. Whoa, but it doesn't. So they corrected or fixed some things, but it didn't like meet, or it didn't exceed your expectations.
It didn't exceed, but I do feel like they listened.
Okay.
And that's all I can ask for. I mean, I am not asking for perfection. I'm not crazy. I mean, just like listen to people, and they have totally done that. And this is what I think is it's kind of a challenging thing for people to see, because you don't realize how much goes into development of every single product, and it's really hard for me to be critical. Really hard. And this was really, really challenging for me to say, here are the things I had trouble with. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that person. But I had to be that person.
Okay. Well, Bobby, as long as it was constructive and it wasn't just pointing fingers, I think that's awesome. Because I'd have been like, man, screw this. F you, the horse you rode in on, the horse's mother, everybody who's associated with this, do not waste your money. Point blank, period. Run for the hills. I got shafted. I feel like I have wasted my money, my time, my energy doing all of these things, and have been sold a lemon. Do not make the same mistake I made. Goodbye. Mic drop.
Well, that's why people should not do promotional things. If they're not willing to really look at it constructively, and because there's going to be a number of things that people that built the product are going to look at and go, oh shit, we should have done that totally different.
So here's one thing, Bobby. I'm gonna say this, and Rob is gonna understand this, and Mojo is gonna understand this, and I know I sure should understand. You cannot please everybody.
Oh, for sure. No, you can't. You can't.
But the whole thing is, your intentions are to please everybody, and that's the worst thing, is when you fall short of pleasing everybody. But when your intentions, your heart, everything was in the right place, and you get shit on, It is the worst feeling ever. So Mojo in his cheesesteak video or whatever the hell he called it, I know better. Dude, I'm telling you, I got a Blackstone, a tabletop Blackstone, and people said to me, "You're from Philly, make us a cheesesteak video." And I said, hell no. No, I will not. I have my, I have my, like, have I made cheesesteaks for my family? Yes. Are they the same? No. Would I want to put that on YouTube? No. No.
You want to know what I called it?
Well, sure.
Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, wow.
Ballsy.
I learned. I'm telling you, I learned.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the thing, Mojo. If you learn something from it, I can't even be mad at you.
Yeah. Oh, trust me. I've learned. Then I did research. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm doing research going, what did I do wrong? And then I'm finding out you just don't do it. If you live in Philly, yeah, it's okay. But you go outside of Philly, just down the road where, Rob lives, you just don't do it.
If you look, there's a so Naughty by Nature, there's a song, right? And they say, if you're not from the ghetto, you don't go to the ghetto. If you ain't, it's one of those things. If you're not from Philly, I don't care who you are not an authority. Yeah. You have eaten at a cheesesteak place once or twice.
I got it.
Like, I hate to
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry. Look, this is what I was about to say. I hate to beat a dead horse, and I apologize. I'm a naturally loud person. I'm not loud. I'm not yelling at you per se, but let me show you something. Oh, you weren't here in the beginning.
Oh, damn, that's almost gone.
Is that moonshine? No. What is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. What is that? Oh,
so this is apple pie. So this is only 70 proof. But I drank it straight, and we're 2 hours in. I've been drinking a bunch of it, so it's not personal, Mojo.
Oh, trust me, I don't take anything personal. I'm gonna tell you what, but when I was in Alabama, and I got drunk.
Oh yeah.
And they brought out the big bottles of moonshine.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, this tastes like Kool-Aid. This is good. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah.
That
bathroom floor. I don't know, 2 hours. Then I crawled out to the front deck, maybe an hour on the deck, popping out those, things in my eyes, and that was it.
I
got up early in the morning and ate some amazing breakfast.
Yeah. I'm a moonshine veteran. And me and moonshine go way back. Everett said I was hoping to hear a Taylor pork roll debate, or is it Taylor ham?
Oh, it's Taylor ham. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong. There we go. I mean, it's called pork roll. I mean, on their packaging.
the two sides. So here's the thing. This is something that everyone, no matter where in the country you are, you're going to understand this when I say this. Mm-hmm. There's Taylor ham or there's pork roll, like there's Coke and there's Pepsi.
Well, no, it's the same thing though.
They're not the same thing.
They are.
They're not.
You see it right on the.
Yeah, well,
other brands that have a pork roll are not Taylor ham.
Well, no, Taylor is the brand you buy.
I know, but we'll see. But that's the thing.
Here's what happened. They used to call it Taylor ham.
Yeah.
It used to say ham on there.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say it anymore because FDA or somebody told them it wasn't enough ingredients to call it ham. So then they call it pork roll.
Oh.
But
wow.
But the whole
Taylor ham.
But the whole point I'm trying to make is there's two sides. There's Coke and there's Pepsi.
Yeah.
No.
There's Taylor ham folks and there's pork roll folks.
Right.
And even though the Taylor ham now says Taylor pork roll,
right?
It is different. I'm telling you, man, it's like Coke or Pepsi.
It's the same ingredients, though.
No, it's not. It's not even necessarily the same ingredients. It's like
There we go.
Dietz and Watson hot dog versus Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Well, no, I mean Taylor ham doesn't exist anymore.
But the point I'm trying to make is tailor the brand versus everything else.
Right. I mean Taylor's the correct one to buy. Is that what we're saying?
Listen, I'm no authority, especially seeing as how I don't eat either. But I know that there is a debate, and the debate is some people eat Taylor ham and other people eat something else.
Oh no. I think what it is just somebody's grandmother still calls it Taylor ham. So the rest of the family still calls it Taylor ham, even though now they've labeled it pork roll.
Okay.
All right. That's all it is.
Okay.
But
if you say so.
Taylor's the brand you need to buy.
Because I mean I know you're in Scrapple country.
Yeah.
And there's Rappa and there's Haversack.
Oh, I don't know about any of that.
Oh man.
My ex would, but I don't know about any of that. Yeah.
So next time you go into the market and you're walking by the bacon, next to the bacon is Scrapple.
Right.
There's a couple different brands.
Could I get like the Kuntz? Is that what it's called? Kuntz.
Coots, probably.
Probably, maybe. It all depends how many beers you had. Yeah.
Huh?
It all depends on how many beers you had.
Yeah. But the whole thing is, there's different brands. But there's a brand. One brand is Rappa, and one brand is Haversack. And it's one of those things where, again, same deal, like two major brands. One is the Coke and one is the Pepsi.
Yeah.
And there are people who, same thing like mayo. Do you do Miracle Whip as opposed to mayo?
Yeah, no, just regular mayo.
Oh, but you just say mayo doesn't belong on a cheesesteak.
Correct.
Incorrect.
It only belongs in tuna.
Out of here, man. No. See, I think Rob and I could just sit down and debate a cheesesteak for 2 hours. Like,
yeah, we're gonna make them, and then we're gonna make chicken cheesesteaks with gravy.
No, dude. Like, see, here's another thing. I am not a fan of gravy.
What?
Nope.
It lubricates everything and makes it so much better.
That's what mayonnaise is for.
No, it's not.
Dude, not even.
No,
What?
mayonnaise is like a hider.
Gravy is
hider. Mayonnaise is a hydrator and it's a lubricant.
Nah, I don't know. Oh, we're getting the gravy going.
No.
And he called it Philly cheesesteak too, which you don't like.
No. That is wrong on every single syllable level of that.
Philly chicken cheesesteaks. There's like two meats. Is that two meats?
No, so the whole thing
Is
is
it
you
gravy?
use, as opposed to using like a ribeye steak, you use chicken. But you saute you saute the chicken as you would beef.
Right.
Right. I
So-
mean, but the word Philly has no business in that sentence.
I'm even like I'm
But
trying to think
I
how many
appreciate-
times
I appreciate it, but yeah, the word Philly has no.
I can't even
that's
tell
just
you
like-
how many times I've had a chicken cheesesteak.
Chicken cheesesteaks are good. Chicken cheesesteaks with gravy, though.
No.
Oh my god, it just melts in your. It's like all just melted
No.
together.
No.
It tastes so good.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's great.
I don't did you say it's gravy?
Oh, I said it's great.
Oh,
It's gravy.
dog, I don't like gravy. I'm telling you, man,
What do
I'm
you
based.
do on Thanksgiving? You're not dumping gravy on everything on Thanksgiving?
No, hell no.
For real?
No. Dude, I barely started eating stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it. And the only reason I eat stuffing / dressing now is because my wife makes a sausage dressing.
All
And that's
right.
only been in the past 2 or 3 years.
What's the difference between stuffing and dressing?
So stuffing is going inside of a bird and
For
dressing
those-
is on the side.
Yeah.
That is my hey, Lewis.
She's
How
on
you
mute.
doing? Bobby's
You're
on mute.
Bobby.
And your wife makes your dressing.
My wife makes my dressing?
Yes, that's the difference.
Nah, she gets the dressing in a bag. I ain't even gonna front or lie.
What?
She don't make it?
She made it from a bag.
It was a turkey sausage dressing.
Okay.
Yes, it is. It is.
I'm trying to be nice. Damn you.
So, Kent, there are more than one type of sausage. So we used a turkey sausage, in the dressing, sausage dressing.
That's cool. That's better for you.
Yeah, I mean, and people ask me all the time, why don't you eat pork? And it's for health reasons. My doctor was like, you can do this or you can do that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut out eating pork.
Right.
Like done and done. Now, do I eat pork occasionally? Yes, but I can literally, typically 1 or 2 fingers how many times I eat pork in a year.
Right.
So,
I work with people who, they're Muslim, so they don't eat pork.
But I mean, not even just Muslim, but Jewish. And then I know in my area where I am now, there's a big Hasidic Jew community, and I mean, milk and cheese or beef and cheese and dairy and there's so many different dietary restrictions, and I am sensitive to that when and or during my cooking for other people, and that's one of the things that I like. It grinds my gears when I see someone's like, oh, I'm going to, Brian says, I eat pork almost every day. Well, that's what's up. Rick said it was Jewish turkey. Unfortunately, it wasn't Jewish turkey, but I suppose you eat turkey bacon too. Yes, Kent. There is, see, here's the thing, Kent, where you live in Iowa, you have no idea what the good turkey bacon is, okay? I make sausage dressings and I still don't eat that stuff. Well, sorry to hear that, Lewis. There are good turkey bacons and there are trash. You get yourself a good turkey slab bacon. It's not going to be like pork bacon, all right, but it is very, very good. And then here's another thing. There is a thing called beef bacon, or such thing as beef bacon. And beef bacon is actually saltier and worse for you than pork bacon is.
Let's do that.
I mean,
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Rob, we're gonna have to figure something out. I don't know if I can force it into December just because I got a lot going on. But
we're whatever.
We will.
The next couple months.
Sometime. Yeah. Because I can come up and we can do something, and I can bring some beef bacon, some turkey bacon, and yeah.
Well, I just figured. So you travel around for work a little bit with the van, with Vanna.
Yes and no. So I travel around with Vanna to make money on the side when I'm not catering. So I will.
So I'm saying next time you're in the area with Vanna.
Who knows when that is? Unfortunately, I won't say who knows when that'll be, but I will keep you in mind. So worst comes to worst, middle of the summer, I know I'm going to be in Coopersburg. If I come up and do that show in Coopersburg again, we can hang out and we can cook that evening or something. But that'll be like the drop dead date. But I'm hoping I can get to you and come to you earlier and we can cook and just hang out and chill and talk. Because I think that'll be dope.
What kind of show is going on in Coopersburg?
It's a Volkswagen Audi car show.
All right. I got you.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. It's nothing,
That's cool.
Nothing like crazy ridiculous. It's a car show.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about how good the lighting is in my garage? Like I'm looking at the light and I'm like, damn.
I've been trying to like fight my lighting all night because I got shadows. I'm like washed out.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I
You're
was
like,
just looking at
you're
my
perfect.
lighting, like damn, like this, my light looks pretty good.
Are you doing like LEDs? You're doing like
Yeah, I have
sun?
it's kind of hard, and of course it's going to be blown out to try and show you, but I have
Yeah.
a couple 4-foot strip LEDs,
All right.
and so these are ones from Costco.
Yeah.
Actually, I bought these from Sam's. Hold on,
Sure.
let me get up and actually. Yeah, there you go. It's blown out, of course, but I have. Let me step out to the edge of the garage here, and I would say I would just turn you around. All right, so I'm almost at the edge of the garage. So I am probably 10 foot from the end of the garage, and you see. Let me get there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's another light above the door. So when I close the garage door, if I'm usually I work on cars right here.
Right.
And I have a light directly over, and let me move around again. This light is this direction above the smoker because I know that's where I put the smokers most of the time to cook. So that light is there intentionally. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on one side of the garage, and there's 1, 2, and this third one is in between the 2 garage doors.
Okay.
So, but they are the 4-foot LED, lights from Sam's. They're like
Big
$40
difference.
a piece or so.
Yeah, they're a big difference, man. After you changed them, huh?
Oh yeah, actually. Yeah. Oh, so Rob, you know what? There's a video I did actually film and did not put up. When I changed,
that's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like 3 years ago. I was having a problem with the electricity in my garage. So what ended up happening was I lost a leg of my 100 amp service in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
So I only had one of the 2 legs coming in, and I was able to put all the lights on one leg, and they didn't pop a breaker because I switched them from LEDs from the fluorescents that were in here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I ended up changing them. And because they drew so low amperage, I was able to put them all in and still run the lights with only one leg until I figured out what the problem was. Right. There was a problem with the connection from the pole to my garage, and one of the legs just rotted, so I crapped out.
Huh.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It was like old, like almost knob and tube wire. So it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was old, like really old. And when I saw what the problem was, and it was like, holy hell, like, wow. Mm-hmm. All right, well, just reconnected it and was like, boom.
Hey, so earlier you said if you were just cooking for yourself, you'd probably just grab a steak.
Yep.
What are you putting on the steak as far as seasoning or anything?
So if I'm cooking for myself, I probably would try something someone sent me. When I'm cooking for my family, I usually stick to something, pretty generic and like my normal seasoning. But I've gotten some Uncle Steve stuff. I like thick meat. Right. I like the thick meat. The only thing with the thick meat, I like a little bit extra salt. Uncle Steve's thick meat doesn't have enough salt for me, for my taste. So I'll add a little salt to it. I'm sorry, I had to plug my phone in to charge a little bit. So I'll use like the thick meat. He sent the smoke bomb recently.
Oh yeah. And
I'll put the thick meat, the smoke bomb, and a little bit of salt. Pretty good.
You like that smoke bomb?
I do. It's one of those things where I thought about using or trying the smoke bomb on. It was something I cooked recently, and I was kind of cooking it really, really fast, or I sous vide it, one of the two. And I was like, I want to add a little bit extra flavor, and the smoke bomb was just enough. It's not overpowering. And it's pretty good. Like, definitely pretty good.
Yeah, I gave mine away.
You didn't like it? It was too much for you?
No, I didn't even use it. He sent it to me for free.
Oh.
And then because I got 4 different, seasonings, and then I gave it to somebody on YouTube.
You didn't try it first?
Well, it was just as much as I wanted to keep it. I gave it to him as a gift. So I'll order me some more. I just got some Gator.
Hey. So Gator Shake is my family's favorite. We use that on almost all vegetables from now on.
You use it on the vegetables. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my favorite from him was the sweet and spicier, and then I think Lucky Shake took over.
So sweet and spicier to me was only like adding paprika with salt and pepper.
Yeah, I mean it was like wings. Wings, which you hate to do.
Yep.
I would do wings with sweet and spicier all day long. But now I do them with the Lucky Shake.
So I haven't tried the Lucky. So I will make burgers on the Blackstone, and I'll use the beef competition rub.
Yeah.
The cow rub or whatever cow competition, cow powder.
Yeah.
And that's like, but again, I'll add just a little bit of salt. Darnell says smoke bomb is great for nachos. All right. But yeah, I'll add a little bit of salt. So like I've made burgers on the channel a couple times on the Blackstone, like smash burgers, and I'll season them, boom, just like a dash of salt and a dash of the competition cow powder, and my family is like, this is good, this is great. Like one of the last times, actually one of the first times I did it, they were like, my middle son, he's like, this tastes better than a burger should taste. Like, this is just a burger,
right?
But it tastes better than a burger should taste. Like, what did you do to it? And I'm like, I used some Uncle Steve shake. And he's like, okay. Well, he's like, do it again next time. We like it. Like, it's good. So
I've never tried Uncle Steve's on steak though.
Anytime I like steak, I like the thick meat. I like the thick meat on steak. That's like my go-to steak. Like, but again, really? I'm putting a little bit of salt, like some coarse kosher salt on it, the thick meat, and then I might add the smoke bomb or I'll use the competition cow powder. But either one of those two, and you really can't go wrong.
So with steaks, I'm just kosher salt, ground by
pepper,
ground by
garlic.
Pepper. That's it. The end.
Nope. Nah, man, you gotta add a little more dynamic flavor.
I don't know. It's like perfect, just how it is right there. And then you taste the meat, and the meat just tells you like.
So I'm telling you, if anything, you need to add a little bit of granulated garlic.
Yeah, salt, pepper, garlic.
I'm telling you, just add a little bit of granulated garlic. You will not. You won't kick the garlic out of bed, dog. I'm telling you.
Right. Do you have that Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt?
The who?
Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt and Pepper?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good too. It's like salt, but it has like extra stuff in it.
Like MSG.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Yeah, probably.
Nah, man, I've never heard of that one. But I'm telling you, salt.
I gotta take off for a second anyway. Hold on, 10 minutes.
All right.
Nice. See, I'm not a big steak guy.
Really?
My wife, she's a steak person.
Well, what do you eat?
I'm not a big, huge meat guy. Oh. I will eat it, and it has to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what kind of steak she had last night.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in my mouth, and the thing just melted. It was just, it was amazing.
Probably a piece of the tenderloin, man. Like
I don't know, but I wasn't a big fan of that restaurant. So.
Well, here's the thing. So you mentioned you have the Gator Shake, okay?
Yeah.
Gator Shake on vegetables, like hands down.
Like I would have used it just a little bit ago. I do
Hands
a lot
down.
of sauteing on vegetables, man.
Also, Gator Shake on seafood, obviously. So shrimp, fish.
Yeah.
We've made I was like made a mistake, but like I've tried it on chicken. Like I had 8 chicken breasts or chicken thighs actually, I think, and I tried almost all of the different shakes Uncle Steve's has, and they all taste okay. My middle son, he wanted me. There was one day where I said, "All right, I have a rack of ribs. You're here. You get to season the steak. The ribs any way you want. Tell me how you want to season them." He's like, "I want to put the Gator Shake on it." I'm like, "Okay." It's like I'm not eating it, so it's all on you. And they were okay, right? My wife was like, they were okay. The whole thing is, she said, "You know how you have ribs. You know what ribs are supposed to taste like. The Gator Shake has a citrus, heavy citrus component to it."
Right.
She's like, "My ribs shouldn't taste like citrus."
Right.
So yep, that's exactly it. She was like, "Pork shouldn't taste like citrus." So it's just one of those things where, could I put lemon pepper on this?
Yeah.
And it's like, can you put lemon pepper on steak? Yeah, I guess, but is it like, is that gonna go right?
Yeah.
Is it edible or is it delicious?
So I have some gator in my freezer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to cook that up, and I know that you're gonna have to soak it in some type of whatever, and because gators, the meat's
Gamey.
different. Yeah.
So I've heard, most, I won't say gamey meats, but a lot of times I've heard people use buttermilk or whatever.
Yes,
buttermilk. But there's a guy, man, why can't I think of his name? He's in Louisiana, and I want to say his name is it might be Rick. It's either Rick or Rich.
Oh, Rick lives in California.
No, not that Rick. There's a guy in Louisiana.
Yeah, there he is.
He's in Texas.
Yeah, Rick is in Texas. He's just over the Texas Mexico border.
He was California, and now he's Texas.
Yeah.
But there's a guy in Louisiana, and I can't think of his name. I'm trying to close my eyes and think of his name, like I can see it. But he lives in Louisiana. Mixed up. Oh, that's the mixed up salt. Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. All right. Nah, I've never seen that before.
That green circle. What's the green circle say?
Low in sodium, it says.
Oh.
Nuh-uh. How? It's got salt in the name. How is it low in sodium?
But it says ingredients are salt, herbs, and spices, dehydrated onion, dehydrated garlic. But yeah, this is the best salt you ever get. And they also make a pepper. You put that on steak.
Where'd you get it from, Rob?
Just the local grocery store.
I'll have to check. I'll have to see if I can find some of it.
Like my parents, like growing up 30 years ago, would have this on their they'd cut up like cucumbers, put on Triscuits, and then the Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt over it.
Next time I go visit my mom, I'll have to see if I can find it in the. There's a Super Fresh up the street from our house.
Yeah, I mean it's been around forever. So
I've never noticed it before.
Oh, you got to try it. It's awesome.
I'm telling you, it's probably MSG. Does it say there's MSG in there? Look on the contents. And again, MSG is monosodium glutamate.
Yep. I mean, it says ingredients: salt, herbs and spices, dehydrated onions, dehydrated garlic. That's it.
That's it?
Yep. I mean, maybe they're keeping some stuff from us. But
if you pour some out in your hand and look at it, do you see any finite crystalline substance structures. That's the MSG, or that is MSG if you see it.
I don't think so. I mean, it's dark in here.
No.
So.
But good job. Good job. Good job. Over the left shoulder. Good job, Rob. Good job.
That's right.
Uh-huh. But that's only if you spill it. You don't have to, like, if you just pour some out intentionally.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Yep. But Mojo, the Gator Shake, vegetables, just thank me later. Just be like,
okay,
Ash was right. Ash was right. Also seafood.
I definitely.
Hey Rob, can you ask Kent to read between these lines for me? I'm having a hard time articulating. Just, you know, it's like Cyber Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. You know, he might have to get one on sale.
Yeah.
All
right, let's do a lightning round real quick.
All right.
Do you believe in UFOs or aliens?
I think other things are out there. I mean, I think other things are out there. We're not alone. We can't be alone in this universe.
Yeah. I mean, UFOs could be, I mean, they like right now, like out in the news, like UFOs that are around are all around like Navy bases or, you know, like military bases.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to be like China or Russia or somebody.
No.
So it's somebody. All right, let me check that off. All right, kebabs. All right, kebabs. When you eat kebabs, are you eating them while they're on the stick still, or do you scoot it all off the stick onto the plate and then eat it?
So unfortunately, the places where I get kebabs from, you know, like I feel like I need to say it like I'm British. Kebab. But the places where I get kebabs from around here, they all cook them on metal skewers, and then they take them off the skewers and they serve them to you.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're doing it like on 4th of July, you have.
I use metal skewers, and I'll take them off the metal skewers because you know that like using wood kebabs, like woods they always burn up.
But that's part of it.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
You gotta soak them.
Nah, I mean, man, soaking them, all that. That's no. I learned my lesson a long time ago. I won a barbecue kit, okay, and it came with metal skewers. And after I got those metal skewers, you can't turn me.
Yeah, I mean, I have metal skewers too, and they're flat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they're like purposely flat. That way, if you put shrimp on them and you're twisting it, the shrimp aren't going to be like.
They're not going to rotate. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna eat on the skewer guy. So that's an interesting question. All right. I mean,
so it's like 50-50, man. Let's like. Do you drink hot coffee or do you drink cold coffee? I'll drink hot coffee when I have hot coffee, and I drink cold coffee when it's cold coffee, iced coffee.
Do you have a plate or do you not have a plate?
Oh, so that's a good. So there we go.
What's that?
Mojo brings up a valid point, because if you have all of the skewers and they're just like on a pile, and you pick up a skewer and you're eating it because you're walking around and don't have a plate, but if I have the option, I'm going to take the meat off of the skewer, even if it's wood or metal.
All right. I mean, I'm figuring meat on a stick. You're going to keep it on a stick.
Man, only meat I love on a stick is a freaking beef rib.
Yeah.
Or a tomahawk.
All right. What's the strangest thing you've cooked on a grill?
I smoked a watermelon.
Really?
Yep.
Are you going to do that again or no? No.
Felt like it was a waste of my life, and not really, but it was one of those things. I scratched that itch. I checked the box one time. Do I need to do it again? Not really. Yeah, I doubt it. Like if I were pressed to do a video, I'd be like, I'm gonna smoke a watermelon.
Yeah.
But I'm telling, warm watermelon.
Yeah. No. Nope. All right.
I'll be like, Bobby, I'm gonna save you the disappointment. Just nah.
All right, summertime. You're gonna go swimming with some friends. You wearing a Speedo or shorts?
Shorts.
Okay.
Do you see what I look like? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 6 foot, 350 pounds, and I'm solid, but I nah, bruh. Ain't nobody want to look at this.
Hey, these are just the questions. I'm just,
I hear you, but I hate to disappoint.
All right, what's the most exciting story you have from meeting other YouTubers? Do you have any stories?
Yeah.
YouTubers?
Well, going to Texas, definitely. Going to Austin. So February.
I remember this.
February of 2020. So like right before COVID hit and like was full force, I went to Texas and I hung out with James from Aim 'em and Claim 'em, Alton from the Dogfire YouTube channel, CJ from CJ's Cooking and also CJ's Q. I met Johnny from View to a Grill. I met Justin and Baby Mac Maniac. I met Greg from Ballistic Barbecue, and like fun story, fun fact, he knew who I was and I didn't even know who he was.
What?
And like no bullshit. He's like, I'm like, oh hi, this is the guy Greg. I'm like, okay, hi Greg. And he's like, no, like Greg's a big deal. And I'm like, okay, hi Greg, you're a big deal. And like I didn't know who he was. And he's like, no, Greg's got like 85,000 subscribers. I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why do I not know who Greg is? He's like, and then I start talking to Greg, and Greg's like, yeah. He's like, I know you. He's like, you got that weird channel name. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, like it's hard to remember. And I'm like, huh? And he starts like breaking down the fact that my channel name is SDSBBQ at the time. Right. And he's like, it's SDSBBQ, but he's like, it's not easy to remember. And he's like, because it's just initials. And I'm like, well, it stands for Steel Drum Smokers Barbecue. He's like, but if you search Steel Drum Smokers Barbecue or blah, 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 he's like, wait, you got to remember Steel Drum, that whole long name. And I'm like, okay. And like, he's like, yeah, I'm even subscribed to you. And I'm like, come on, son, you're not. Sure enough, he pulls out his phone and he's like, boom, 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 subscribed. And I'm like, I felt this big.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like this dude just got 80 some odd thousand subscribers. He knew not only did he know who I was, he was subscribed to my channel. And I'm just like, who are you? Like, hey. I also met Johnny or Chef Johnny from Texas. Oh God. Yeah, Texas Cuisine.
School teacher.
Yeah. Well, he teaches culinary school. And I'm trying to think. I feel like I met one or two. Oh, that's when I met Uncle Steve. All right.
Oh, nice.
What up, Joey? How you doing?
I'm thinking about just flying out to Texas somewhere, just picking a spot. Be like,
yep.
And then just seeing who I land near.
Oh, I'm telling you. You know what? Look, here's the thing. Don't do that. Just go to Austin.
Okay.
Just because you can go to other places, but if you go to Austin, you're guaranteed to have good barbecue and link up with good YouTubers or decent YouTubers. Right. The only difference or the only thing I would say, in addition to that, is if you go like Dallas, Fort Worth, is where Justin, the Baby Back Maniac, lives.
Right.
So he's outside, not outside, but he's a few hours away from Austin. But if you let him know you're coming and you reach out and talk to him and link up, he will go on like a barbecue crawl with you, and he will not be disappointed.
Oh shit! It's really not that expensive.
Going to Texas or Austin?
If I go to Austin, like the 16th, it'd be like $85.
Is that going and coming back or round trip?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why they get you.
Maybe I'm just staying there. Hold on.
But so when I stayed the last time, I stayed with someone in Austin, and I didn't have to pay for lodging. But when I went with Alton lives just north of Austin. He lives in Pflugerville, and that's Phugerville, Pflugerville.
That sounds like a bad word.
No, it's Pfluger. It's not that bad, like really.
Yes,
but
it's $300 round trip.
Yeah, I believe it. I think I spent $500 at most on my airfare in May of 2021.
Oh, Kent says
Kent
for the rodeo cook-off.
So now, if you go to the rodeo cook-off, Uncle Steve will hook you up. I was invited to go to the rodeo cook-off last year, but obviously we all know what happened in February. So that didn't work out.
I'll go to that. Kent, remind me when we're closer to February.
Because I might be down to go too, Kent. So
I don't even know where it is. So you gotta send me info.
There's like the convention center or whatever it is, somewhere in Houston. But
Houston
Kent,
or Austin or
Houston.
Right. That's like Austin without the H.
Houston, Austin,
or with the H.
Sure.
So we're 2.5 hours in. Are you still doing all right? I mean, we're probably gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I had to plug in my phone because it was dying. But
I'm losing my voice and I'm coughing a lot.
It's all right. You got to do something with your bladder, man. You got to be able to.
Oh no, it's just my sickness or whatever I got going on right now. So if you could barbecue with anyone alive or dead, who would it be?
I'm gonna use the same person I talked about last time, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, you know what? I asked you that question. Go ahead.
That's all right. Just and then you know what? How about this? I'm gonna pick somebody different. Somebody dead or alive. I'm thinking because I'm gonna pick somebody different. Just because.
Right.
How about like somebody who's barbecue royalty that. So when I went to Austin and I was there, Joey's Austin, Massachusetts. When I went to Texas, I learned about, or I went to a place called Louis Mueller's. Okay. And that was one of the places we went to and ate. I would love to actually talk to and cook with Louis Mueller, the guy who started that barbecue spot. We talked to his grandson. I believe his grandson. His name is Wayne, and Wayne took over the barbecue business from his dad, and I don't remember his dad's name, but his grandfather. If it wasn't his grandfather, it was his great grandfather that started the business. I would love to talk to him, and kind of just talk to him about how he got his start, And how about this? I'd ask him to talk about where he thought the business was going to go.
Okay.
But that's just somebody who, it's one of those multiple generation barbecue spots in the Austin area or Central Texas. I won't say Austin, the Central Texas area. So I would like to talk to Louis Mueller.
Okay.
Why my favorite bottles work well when you have to pee. Oh, Darnell. All right. Alex is late. That's all right. If I weren't so talkative, we wouldn't still be here.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, so what do you think about the Giants?
Did they beat the Eagles today? I was hoping not to hear. They lost?
Yeah, they beat the Eagles.
What was the score?
13-7.
So here's my take, right? NFC East
is terrible.
Oh my God, dude. The NFC East plays up to better teams and they play down to themselves.
Yeah, right.
Like, how is it the Eagles can win a Super Bowl but not beat the Giants? Like, the Giants.
Yeah. The Giants are like 3-7 or something.
And I don't know, man. It's one of those things, man, where I'm telling you.
It was a trap game. Trap game. Yeah.
So I
Everett.
am. Hey, Everett, I got some lines you need to read between two. Let me get them up close for you so you can see. All right. But I mean, the Eagles will. It'll be funny. Like, whoever's leading the division, the Eagles will beat. Whoever's losing the division, the Eagles will lose to.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know.
As much of an Eagles fan I'm an Eagles fan at arm's length, if that makes sense. I do not spend, like, I know people who spend a super duper amount of time reading every single stat and like all into every single play and all the play. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Troy says there's too much talent in the NFC East for them to be as bad as they've been in the past few years. He's talking about the NFC East like the NFC East like it's one team. The problem is each team has problems.
You know what? The Eagles have like 5 number 1 picks coming up.
Yeah, but the Eagles have a big problem in the fact. The what?
We're gonna be awesome.
Going to be.
You'll see.
Look, here's the thing, Rob. I am one of those people who I'll see it when I've been disappointed so many times. I will believe it when I see it. So the problem with Jalen Hurts, or my opinion on Jalen Hurts, is not him. It's the management of the team and the coaches calling the plays.
Yeah, Hurts is good as long as he's handing it off. If he's passing it, then he's terrible.
Yeah, but we need to mix it up. The Eagles are like 79% pass and 21%, run, or 31% run. Yeah. And it's like, guess what? The defense, they got a 79% chance of guessing right that it's a pass.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then one of the other things too, that it's been one of those things where the Eagles have just done this for years and years and years. We don't have a clear-cut running back. We have a plethora of running backs. We have a first down back, a second down back, a third down back, and a long, fourth and long back.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got Jordan Howard, who's like the downhill, right straight through the middle, gets 8 yards per carry.
Yep.
And then you got
Brandon Scott, or what is his name?
Boston Scott.
Boston Scott.
Who's kind of like right down the middle, but also kind of side to side.
Yeah.
And then you have Miles Sanders, who's only side to side. He only goes side to side, and he usually gets tackled for negative yards.
So he's hurt, right?
I think he hurt his ankle again tonight. And Jordan Howard's out because he hurt his something else. So our running game is getting done.
Lackluster. Again, back to my 79% pass, 31% run.
Right, and Hurts can't throw. He's always underthrowing.
I was about to say, my problem, because I live in Baltimore, obviously there's the Ravens here. Yeah. I don't get to see much Eagles football. Like, the only time I get to see a game live is if the Eagles are playing Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, or so more often than not, I mean, I'm not watching a game. Yeah. And if I don't get to watch the Eagles, I don't watch football. So I don't see a whole lot of football, but I mean, I do a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking and just watching, like, game film, basically.
Yeah.
But that is what it is.
Hey, Rob, I'm gonna go ahead and drop out here. Let you finish up here. Hey, Dash, nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, man.
You're
Nice talking with
amazing.
you. I'm just a
Oh,
regular
you're
guy.
amazing, dude. No, you're awesome.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up soon anyway.
Yeah. All right, Rob. You take care. Take care of yourself, man.
Thank you, sir.
You too, man.
Everybody in the chat, Joe, all you guys down there, Joey,
Just
you guys have a good night. Talk to you later.
give Kent the finger on the way out for me. All right,
Gotcha.
Mojo?
You want me to?
All right. Thanks.
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's the best thing to eat at night to prevent a hangover?
Water.
Pickles.
Water, man. You drink enough.
Water works, but I think pickles are the secret.
I don't know. There's sugar in pickles, so I'm a diabetic. I have to kind of be leery about some of the things I eat.
Yep. Water is not a bad answer.
I know that's not something to eat though. Crackers, bread will help.
Yeah. Let's see. You're having baby backs tomorrow. How are you cooking them?
On a smoker, like there is no grilling ribs.
Right. So, what's your plan?
It depends on how many I have, but I found that the Traeger cooks them really well.
I mean, you're just doing like 2 racks, let's say.
The Traeger.
Yeah.
The Traeger, because I mean it's drop dead simple. I'm gonna cook them. I'll season them the way I season them, and I'll let them hang out on the Traeger for 2.5, maybe 3 hours. Then I'm gonna take, and I learned this while I was in Texas. Actually, it really does help. The spray butter, like that Parquet or spray butter, dude.
I use that on the turkey.
Spray them ribs down and flip them over meat side down. That's something also I learned while I was in Texas. Meat side down and flip them over. And I'll do butcher paper. Like if I'm cooking for my family,
right?
Butcher paper, turn them upside down, and I'll let them go for another hour-ish, hour and a half, depending on how quickly I need them. And then I'll temp them. And if they are where I want them to be, boom, I'll take them off, unwrap them, and slice them up and turn them in.
I used to be meat side down, but now I'm meat side up.
I'm telling you, it's when I
might go back, but
I don't know, man. I like if I'm cooking for my family, I'll do meat side down. If I'm cooking for others, like for pay, meat side up, like because I want the consistency. But I'll also, when I'm cooking for my family, I don't necessarily always sauce the ribs. When I'm cooking for hire, I sauce the ribs. Like I put barbecue sauce on the ribs, and they stay meat side up the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking meat side up, and then you crack it open, and then you have like a boat for like the last hour or so, and you put some barbecue on top, and
I don't do that. Like, nah, I won't say you gotta remember, but I'm all about the presentation, but I also want to make sure they're done properly.
Right. Yeah.
So I will cook them like the ribs I did for Thanksgiving. I didn't wrap them at all. Like I have gotten to the point now where I won't wrap my ribs.
Oh, you're on number 33.
I know. I've gotten to the point where sometimes I do or sometimes I don't wrap the ribs. It kind of depends on what cooker I'm using also.
Yeah.
But it's just like if I need to hurry up to cook, I'll wrap them. If I'm like cooking something else that's going to take longer and I'm not in a rush to get the ribs done, or I'm not in a rush and a hurry to get them done, I will let the ribs hang out. And I found that it's not wrong if I leave them unwrapped. So,
right. I mean, you're out there listening to music.
Yeah. So sometimes I have a It's actually our old entertainment system. It's up. It's over on the shelf over here.
Right.
So I don't know. Can you? I'm trying to see.
I don't know
There
if
it
you can
is.
see it. Oh, maybe we can see it. Yeah.
It's there.
Up top right there.
Yep. And I'll turn that on, and I'll have music playing. He said, "Cool in the Gang" on repeat. What's Cool in the Gang song, Joey? Be more specific, man.
Cool it now.
That's not,
cool it now.
that's not Cool in the Gang.
No, it's not.
That was
It was somebody better.
oh my God. You're gonna lose control.
Yeah.
Cool it now. You got to cool it now. Ooh,
Maybe it was Cool in the Gang.
that wasn't Cool in the Gang, dog. That was
Celebration Time.
Okay, all right. Was that Cool in the Gang?
I guess that's what everybody's
All right,
saying.
so they're saying Celebration.
What was my song? The
Cool it now. You got to cool it now. Ooh, watch out. That was either like BVD or Another Bad Creation or Belle Biv DeVoe. Actually, I think it was Belle Biv DeVoe. Oh, New Edition. All right. So New Edition had the members from Belle Biv DeVoe. Get down on it. You got to get down on it. Get down on it. Jungle Boogie. RM says I'm a Tupac fan. Nope. Rob's song is great stuff on Limp Bizkit. No. I'm down with Limp Bizkit though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My music tastes are very eclectic. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm a digital hoarder, especially when it comes to music. You name the song and I probably have it like stored away. It's especially older stuff. Like newer stuff, I just kind of like stop cold turkey getting new music. But older stuff, you name it, I have it. Like damn near. There was one night on my live stream where we were talking about music and everything like that, and they could not speak of a song that I did not have and was able to play for them on the live stream. That video got demonetized because I was playing, copyright music. So, all right, come on. Let's keep going on the lightning round. We'll go to 11 o'clock. We got 4 minutes.
I'm trying to figure out what the song was. You gotta lose control.
I'm telling you, it was that was New Edition, but I don't remember the name of the song. It might have been Cool It Now, but I doubt it.
Cool It Now, New Edition.
There you go. Well, somebody said New Edition. I said Belle Biv DeVoe. Belle Biv DeVoe came from New Edition, so I knew it was of that era.
All right, hold on.
I just couldn't think of New Edition. You want to play the song? That's risky.
I just do it just a minute of it. Hold on.
No. So YouTube will demonetize the video after 4 seconds. Stop. I'm telling you. If you don't speed up the video, speed up the song, or you got to speed it up. You can't really slow it down.
Yeah. Do you think they're catching on?
YouTube? I know the song. As soon as you said it, I knew the song, but I mean that was in my music wheelhouse.
So it was New Edition, I guess.
Oh, it definitely was New Edition. All right.
All right, Sid, do I have any more questions for you?
I don't know, man. You let me know.
I thought I did. All right, so we had 3 minutes. What channel should be bigger?
Mine. Yours.
Do you watch any YouTube video or any cooking YouTube videos?
I
think we were talking about that before. Like we all kind of took a break, right? We're not
I don't. So I don't watch a lot of YouTube cooking videos. for the simple fact that I don't want to be like, oh, you saw that on this channel. And I don't want to be deemed like a cheater or a copycat. So a lot of times I kind of do my own thing, and I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. Like I watch a lot of like welding stuff or car stuff, and then gun stuff. So those are the things that I watch most on YouTube. And then there are so here's a channel that I think definitely should be bigger, and I've said this before: Steven's channel, Steven and Jacqueline.
Oh yeah, yep.
Like, I mean, if I had to I won't say guess, but if I had to say someone like, but I selfishly want his channel to be bigger because I like the fact that he's not cooking food that I see every day.
Right.
And he's doing barbecue in the sense that he's cooking on a grill, but it's a Caribbean spin and a Caribbean flavor.
Oh, yawn number 34.
Shut up. Let me just show you why I'm yawning. All right. Okay. Yeah. No problem. But Steven, like, seriously, man, like, I really like what you have done and what you are doing between you and Jacqueline. Like, I'm a fan, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I am a fan of what you do. I only wish I got to watch more of your videos in real time. So if I don't watch your videos like soon-ish, I don't comment all the time, but I do watch. I don't watch all of them. I can't. Not even gonna lie. I say I watch them all, but I watch a lot of your videos because I like you and I like the way you're cooking. So, it's one of those things. One thing I will say, Steven, if I had to, I want your videos to be more personal. Okay. And what and how I want that to be is I want you to talk to the camera. I don't want you to just put up a card with the ingredients and talk over it. I want you to tell me what it is. I want you to be the focus, and you have your card of ingredients off to the side, right? So you line up and you put your ingredients right here, but you're talking to the camera. All right.
There you go.
So, some constructive criticism. But like, I like what you're doing. You have it's so crazy. Like, you start cooking, you start doing this, you start doing the other, and you get put into a niche, and it's like, oh, someone's cooking or looking for Caribbean food, they're gonna find Steven's channel eventually, hopefully. But it's I don't know how many folks in the Caribbean are looking for how to cook, saltfish, or how to cook this or how to cook that, because their mother, their auntie, their sister, their grandmother, they just know, they just do. They're not going out to YouTube, where it is a uniquely American thing to learn how to do things on YouTube.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'll step off my soapbox anyway.
Are you tacos or pizza?
Both? Why choose one or the other?
When I'm in tonight, you're having dinner. Is it tacos or pizza?
I actually had turkey tonight.
Well, then you gotta pick tacos or pizza.
Damn it, man! I'm gonna do tacos tonight, just cause.
Yeah, me too. All right, check that one off. What do you do when you just want to relax?
Nothing.
Boom.
Nothing. It's like I can genuinely sit still. Like I was telling someone yesterday. So when you try to do something harder,
right, you
stress yourself out.
Yeah.
When you relax and you do nothing, you relax and you can like let go and not move.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So that's And then that was actually me trying to not teach, but tell this woman how to shoot. She kept shooting and missing her target. And she was like, I don't know what it is. I'm trying so hard. And I'm like, that's the problem. You're trying so hard. It's one of those things. Physiology is like, if I try to hold still, I can't.
Right.
But if I relax, then I can hold my finger still. Yeah.
It's good times.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you, Steven.
Everett just ordered a Mexican pizza. Steven's having a great time, great family.
A Mexican pizza.
Yeah, I don't know where you ordered it from.
I don't know what the hell was on it.
Where'd you get that from, Joe? All right,
Anyway,
so we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
I think getting hungry again, and I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze again soon. And
all right.
fall asleep like as long as I can breathe through my nose.
Man, he's struggling there, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sick.
I'm telling you, dude. You know what? You know what the key?
My nose.
The key to a live stream: drink an energy drink an hour before.
Right.
That will help a lot. I didn't have an energy drink today, but when I find when I drink liquor, I do a whole bunch of yawning, but I can still usually power through.
Right.
But good conversation, it's good conversation. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it did help us out a little bit having Mojo on here earlier.
Yeah,
and,
seeing Mojo and Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby's another rock star. I'm telling you, Steven, rock star, Bobby, rock star. I can't say thank you to those guys enough. I know Bobby's in my live streams every now and again, and quite more every than now and again. Steven, same thing. Can't say enough about Steven. So
December's coming up.
Yeah.
We get your Ask Dash stuff. When are they getting released? Is that like nighttime? Is it like morning?
I usually release my videos at 7 a.m. Eastern. So I like no bull. I did not realize that December is coming up, and I am going to have to start filming videos. So I am going to have to I got to film something for my videos. Yeah,
pretty soon.
Probably tomorrow night I'll film a couple, so I can kind of get ahead, so that I can film some and then edit them. The one good thing is the editing is pretty much because it's just like a talking head. I'm not gonna.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty simple.
And you're still live Wednesdays?
Yep. I'm not going to change that. The only difference is on Wednesday between the 19th and the 26th, I won't be live because I'll be in the Caribbean. I'll be in Nassau, Freeport, whatever, and probably won't have internet connection to be able to do the live stream.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, what I will do though is I will film something to go live at 9 p.m. that says, "Hey, I know you're wanting a live stream, but guess what? I'm in the Caribbean right now, and I can't live stream." So,
nice.
But yeah, well, one of those things. I like I said, I did it before, and I'll do it again. And I'm sure you're pretty good about replying to and answering the comments that come in on your videos as they come in.
For the most part.
Yep. I do the same, and I'll apologize for not answering or replying to people's videos because I won't have internet access. I'll be in international waters, and I don't know what the cell phone service is going to look like when I get down there to the Bahamas.
What sounds like fun?
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it.
Well, cool. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate you hanging out with me. We went like 3 hours, right? We went from 8 to 11.
Yeah, it is what it is. I
figured we'd do like an hour and a half.
Oh, I ain't no slouch, man. I ain't no slouch. Yeah. If you ever want to have a live streamathon, you let me know, and I got you. I got you. Yeah. Just give me some advance notice so I can make sure to drink some energy drinks or get a good night rest the night before. And what? 4 hours? Come on, son. We got that. I'll keep you awake.
Yeah, and we
met. Rob, where you what? Rob, wake up.
and we met through Elton, right?
Yeah.
From Dogfather. So
Yeah, so Alton had you on his channel, and I'm like, hey, who is this guy?
Who's this guy?
Yeah,
Is
and
this from Philly? What?
I'm like, from Philly? No, you're from outside of the city.
Right, yeah.
You live in Bucks County, buddy.
As long as you root for the team.
I nope. See, well, we talked about this because Kobe rooted for the team. He claimed Philadelphia. He was from Lower Merion, and I never liked Kobe because of that. So again, I have my principles, and some things just don't change. Like when folks was mad, well, not mad, but sad when Kobe died, I was like, okay.
Lower Merion.
I never liked Kobe anyway.
Kobe.
All right, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you bye because I can keep talking to you, and it'll be midnight before I know it.
Yeah,
thank you, sir.
Heat something up to eat.
Thank you, sir, for hitting me up and asking me to join you. I really, like I said, if you ever need somebody, like you're in a pinch and you need somebody to join you on a Sunday, I can't guarantee that I'll be able to do it.
Right.
But if I am able to do it, I got you. So thank you very much again.
Yeah, I mean every Sunday from now on until you die, I'll be on.
I don't know. Don't put that out there, man. Don't put it out there like that, because stranger things have happened. But I'm well versed when it comes to live streams. I think I have one of the longest live stream streams out there. Seriously.
Yeah.
So again, it's not a thing. So like I said, like genuinely, if you need a hand, or if somebody cancels on you or whatever, just hit me up. You got my math, and you can definitely hit me up. All right.
All right, man. We'll see you Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you so very much to everybody who was here, who participated, and who hung on for the entire time to look at my ugly face and Rob's ugly mug. I definitely appreciate you guys, and I'll say thank you for Rob and thank you for myself. All right, so I'm going to press the leave button, and Rob is going to sign you guys out. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.